We are in Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan. Oh, about a 45-minute drive west of Regina for this year's Scotties. 1 year ago in Montreal, Rachel Homan defended her crown as national champion. They were champions a year ago. They're champions again. Now Team Canada is back and looking for a three-peat. However, waiting for them a talented field of challengers. The top women's teams from across our country have gathered, ready to take their shot at a national title. So can anyone stop the Team Canada train? Draw 2, Scotties next. There's always a picture day at the Scotties, and here are the 14 teams that were on the ice, but only 11 of the 14 guaranteed a spot in the main draw. Why? Because there was a pre-qualification tournament for 3 teams. Yukon, first to be eliminated, and then Northern Ontario against the Territories. For the win, you're in, loser, you go home. And then, a big mistake here by Terry Galusha, drawing against 3, and she is heavy and throws it through, and that sealed her fate. As Northern Ontario and Tracy Horgan out of Sudbury would go on to the win, make the final 7-6, and so Northern Ontario fills out that 12th and final spot. Here is the field, and it's headed by Rachel Homan, the 2-time defending champion. Also included in the field some familiar names, including from Saskatchewan, Stefanie Lawton from Saskatoon, the field of 12 that will battle for this year's Canadian Women's Curling Championship. As on this Saturday night, we say hello, Canada, and welcome back. Our first day, Cheryl Russ alongside on this Valentine's Day. Look at Rachel Homan, 2-time defending champion. She hasn't won yet on the tour this year, but you still like her.
I do. I love her. They're terrific defensively. They're the best in the field at limiting their opposition's scoring opportunities. However, they're also elite in their ability to score points. So put rocks in play when you have hammer and force Lawton to play those precision shots that may push her out of her comfort zone.
All right, having said that, is that the truth still about Stefanie Lawton? Is she more comfortable defensively?
Oh, no question about it. Always has been. I think always will be, because they're good at it. They're not much different than Colleen Jones. But I was at the provincials in Saskatchewan. Stefanie Lawton proved to me that she can draw too. She made a couple pistol draws to win that final game and get her team here. But at the end of the day, new second stone, Sherry Singler is hurt. I think they could be ultra defensive in this game, which is not a bad idea against Team Canada. I think Stefanie Lawton will be happy to win this game 1-0.
The game plan is brought to you by World Financial Group, helping families have better financial futures. When we come back on this Saturday night, a couple of the contenders meeting in Draw 2, Team Canada against Saskatchewan.
It certainly is an honor to be Team Saskatchewan and representing Saskatchewan, and we're just thrilled to be doing it. And to be in our home province is just awesome.
Scotties is always an exciting time, and we're really excited to be back, and being able to wear the Canada jackets is an unbelievable feeling.
You only get a couple opportunities in a game, and you have to be on top of it and make sure that you take those opportunities. They don't give very many, that's for sure, so we hope that we can come out on top.
The 2015 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Purex Bathroom Tissue. Purex, 90 years of pure comfort. The 2015 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures. By Tim Hortons, official coffee of the Canadian Curling Association. And by Home Hardware, homeowners helping homeowners with expert advice.
We're going to be seeing some teams make their debuts at this year's Scotties. It's all Maritime is on sheet A. Gold medal winner, she's back. Jennifer Jones against Ontario, and the first-timers Julie Hastings out of Thornhill, Ontario. Val Sweeting, considered one of the favorites coming in, will go against Northern Ontario. So right from that all-important qualification game, Horgan is right in it against Alberta, and Sweeting in our featured game is on sheet D. It is Team Canada against Saskatchewan. It's time to meet the teams now, brought to you by Home Hardware, homeowners helping homeowners with expert advice.
Hi, I'm Stefanie Lawton, skip of Team Saskatchewan. At lead is Marlies Kasner, our second is Steph Schmidt, our third is Sherry Anderson, and we curl out of the Nutana Curling Club in Saskatoon.
Hi, I'm Rachel Homan, skip of Team Canada. At lead, Lisa Weagle. At second, Joanne Courtney. Third, Emma Miskew. And we curl out of the Ottawa Curling Club.
Rachel Homan makes her way down. She has won the draw to the button, so she will have the last rock. She has the hammer here in the first, playing the Yellowstones. Saskatchewan will play the red. See Stefanie Lawton out on the ice, has the brush down for her sister, her lead, Marlies Kasner, to get us underway on this Saturday night of Valentine's Day here in Moose Jaw.
It'll be interesting to watch this sheet because we heard that in this afternoon's draw it had a lot more swing than the middle sheet. So interesting to see if that continues.
And that is the tricky part. You sit at home, you watch all the games, and you go, why did that rock in the guard? How come they didn't figure that out? Because they're on a different sheet every game, and they are different. There's no question about it. Different stones, different speeds.
Well, and sometimes the end sheets, right? You get that airflow coming down from the crowd, and that can just keep those end sheets different than the middle two for the entire event.
Nice, Lise.
Sometimes you get a lot of frost, but I don't see that happening here. There's zero humidity. That's an Eastern guy complaining.
Yeah, no humidity.
Yeah. Like a defensive hockey game or a soccer game or any sport for that matter. And defense wins in a lot of sports. You hear that all the time. I think that's what we're in for tonight. I really do. Rachel will love to blank the first end. That's her MO. It always has been. And as we mentioned at the top with Stefanie, you know, you've got Stefanie Schmidt coming in. It's a big role for her, playing a great team, Team Canada. I don't think Stefanie Lawton's going to be too aggressive here. So we could see a pretty steady die to this unless some team gets a deuce early.
Well, you know, Stefanie hasn't been icing Stefanie Schmidt all through the year because she's been sitting off. So that's even another factor that comes into play, that she's not used to icing her as well.
So Stefanie Schmidt, who last year was an alternate in Montreal when she lived in Quebec for Heather Smith when she lived in Nova Scotia, has now moved back west. Stefanie Lawton just returned. She missed most of the Bonspiel season. She gave birth to her son Eric 5 months ago, and in that time Stefanie Schmidt filled in. Now Stefanie's spending a little extra time prior to the game with their coach Rick Folk, and you can see, I mean, just that little bit of added attention by Folk, the two-time Canadian, two-time world champion, with Schmidt to say, watch this, beware of this, that kind of thing. I mean, that's what the coach and somebody of his caliber can bring.
Oh, you couldn't pick. I can't even think of another human being you'd get out of Saskatchewan better than Rick Folk, maybe in Canada. And I coached against him actually at that event, and he made a timeout in the 8th end in the final game. They were going to try this impossible double, and Rick walked out and said, why don't you just draw? Stefanie comes around the guard, freezes it solid, and forces us to a single. And it turned a 3-ender into a single, and he's worth his weight in gold on this team.
The other thing you see there, Lana Vey, with Sherry Singler hurting her ankle, she's not even here. And so with Stefanie Schmidt moving into that second spot, they had to find a 5th player, and that is Lana Vey. And she's a veteran of play, as we say good evening to Kathy Gauthier.
Hey, Vic. You know, for the Lawton team, it was a really tough decision. By Thursday, so a couple of days ago, when Sherry Singler couldn't get into the slide position, they knew that they were going to have to make some changes. Now, Sherry says that maybe they might have considered bringing her as a 5th to sit on the bench and be some moral support. But the challenge is at the last Scotties, Sherry Anderson was out for a game. Stefanie Lawton sat for 2 because of the flu that went through. So the one thing they learned from that is that you need 5 able-bodied, healthy people going into it. Earlier today in the win against BC, they noticed 2 things. One, Sherry Singler is the person that gives the advice and the hack to Sherry Lawton. to Stefanie Lawton, rather, the kind of weight to throw. So listen tonight to see who's going to take on that role with the missing Sherry. The other thing that they found is that Stefanie misiced Stefanie a number of times, and that's the learning curve that will only get better as the week moves on.
Well, and further to that, when I was talking with Rick Folk today, Kathy, Russ, Cheryl, he was saying, look, I'll argue with anybody. I think Sherry Singler is one of the best seconds in the women's game in our country for a number of reasons, for some of those reasons that Kathy just mentioned. So you said that they were playing a little more offensively at the provincials. He says they will likely play, as you suggest, a very closed game just because of that. She means that much to this team. Sherry Singler.
Yeah, I agree a lot. We played them in the final game to get here, and they were up a couple points early, and Sherry threw 20 hits in that game, made every single one of them, and mostly peels or runbacks. And both these teams, really, I would not want to be down 2 or 3 points to either one of these teams.
Well, and it's not even what you're missing throwing-wise or shot-making ability, but it's what Kathy said. You're missing that person, that go-to person that you look up to hear the last words before you throw a shot. As a skip, you get used to that person talking in your ear or giving you feedback, and that's a hard thing to transfer over to a new player.
Did you find that as a skip? You'd sit in the hack, it's a draw shot, you turn to that same person every time and say, what do you think?
I know, I always felt bad. It just ended up being a habit that you just, that's the person you turn to.
No. I guess. Yeah, yes. Yep. Go, Steph. Okay. There you go.
Didn't want to leave it right there. Now is an opportunity in probably one of the swingiest areas in the building.
Draw for hammer then? Yeah. I thought I added a little bit, but. Yeah.
There might be a little more curl here. Cheryl, they're taking the best part of 5 feet here.
That's more than we saw this afternoon.
Good stuff. Okay. 4, 5. 5. 5. 4. Yep. Going now. 6. 5. 5.
And you know Homan's team will take their opportunity whenever they can to score their deuce or more with Hannah.
That's fine. Okay. Sorry, Nice throw.
Shoot. I don't mind taking the other turn at it. I think it will move a little bit. I'll just throw normal, though.
I think that's an interesting discussion with Rick Folk, because Stefanie Lawton herself definitely leans towards the more defensive style hitting. She leans to the hit shots, whereas Rick is a great balance for her, because as you said, he'll come out and go just draw. And I think sometimes as a skip, all you want is someone to believe, hey, you can do this, just draw, and then she nails it. So it's a good balance to have on the team.
Okay, let's go.
Rookie lost her headset there, the wireless mics there, and almost burned it. Stephanie just grabbed it in time, or would have hit the rock.
Marliese is like, just take it off. Let's get rid of it.
Yeah.
She makes the run with force. Yeah, you bet. Yeah.
Right there, and just
like 2 feet. Oh, okay.
She could have gone down too.
Yes.
Get your feet caught up in the cable.
Yeah. 3 feet for T. So.
Just one more front ender we don't have to listen to, Cheryl.
Oh, I did not say that.
Oh.
It's close. Yeah. 8. I think we can wait. Okay. Back 12, guys. 9. Whoa, there. We can wait. Okay. Whoa, let it curl. It's not curling. Okay. Yeah, I don't think it needs to guys. Okay. Right off. We should be right there. 10. It's coming down.
She's going to take it, Homan.
Whoa. Should stop.
Push it.
You don't know how hard it's good.
It looks like it's a little heavy, but that's exactly where Rachel wanted that. The plan from day one is to try to blank, unless they had a real simple opportunity for 2. It's so deep here, there's a good chance Stephanie A will roll out, or B, it's an easy blank for Rachel.
Well, and on top of that, you'd never want to risk being high and giving Saskatchewan an opportunity to roll behind those guards and get a force too. So you're always trying to make sure you get his back as far as you can.
I'm wanting like a 10. Okay. Here, this way. Let's go.
Oh, it's close. I'm saying it's out.
Easy.
Final stone, Saskatchewan. Team Canada does have last rock here this opening
Stay
end.
close. Yep, hard.
Staying close, Marlies Kasner and Stefanie Schmidt.
Step. Okay, good shot.
And rolls it over to the center line, back 12.
How many blanks have you seen Rachel make in the first end of games?
Just, how many she played? Just about, almost the same answer. And it's an interesting situation here because I think you're going to see Stefanie stay that way too. I don't think they're going to get very impatient either.
How do you think it'll run?
They're not afraid of this at all, so it could be an extremely low-scoring game.
I think it'll curl. Okay. She really set it, and it really came back still. Okay. Hit the inside of the rock. Yep.
Final stone looking for the blank.
Whoa. Yes. Hard. Clean, guys. Clean. Good.
Weagle, Courtney, miscue, blank on the board. Opening end on a Saturday night. Saskatchewan and Canada, two of the teams expected a challenge for this year's Scotties Tournament. Let's begin our updates with a front-end player we have to hear from.
I was charging the booth, I'm not going to lie.
Kathy Gauthier, Manitoba against Ontario, first-timers here. Wonderful story in Julie Hastings out of the Bayview Golf and Country Club in Thornhill, but playing Manitoba and Jennifer Jones.
Well, she's got a really tough shot. I don't even know if it's there. She needs to get to the hearts, but you can see that red stone in the 12th, but that's Jennifer's final stone, really blocking the path. Gives her a chance to find draw weight, though.
They lost last year's Ontario final. This year they've broken through. First time for Julie Hastings. Gives up the steal of one to the Manitoba champions, gold medal winners in Jennifer Jones. Northern Ontario, I wondered if they might have a little bit of a letdown after that emotional win over the Territories up against Val Sweeting out of Edmonton.
Well, Tracy Horgan's final stone was a run-back double. She got one but stuffed it, and so it is already one Alberta stone. It is a draw for two, needs 12 foot or better, and look, that's the front end that's going to make this shot, Russ.
How do you like that? There you go, Kathy. You can talk all night, Kathy. For the deuce to get them on the board, Alberta with an early lead. We are in Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan at Mosaic Place. Opened in 2011. This arena, home of the Moose Jaw Warriors arena. Western Hockey League seats around 4,500 for hockey, 5,000 for concerts and other events. So a blank in the first means that once again, Team Canada will have the last rock. They'll have the hammer playing the Yellowstones here in two.
Even if you come in is okay. I like right here. No, that's T-line. She just wants top left.
And this is what you see Team Canada is so great at. They were #1 in their ability to score points per game. They're 7.5 points per game, so they really go after it when they've got hammer and set up the angles and the shots, usually giving Rachel some kind of run back angle to be able to score multiples.
Let it work. We can. Let it work. We're just top house. Whoa, got it, girl. Got it, girl.
Stefanie Schmidt, a skip in her own right.
Yep, hard.
Lost a national championship, actually. Represented Saskatchewan. Lost to Caitlin Laws.
Okay, that's good. Good shot.
Back in 2008. As I said, work took her to the East Coast, where she was an alternate for Heather Smith out of Nova Scotia last year in Montreal.
3/4? Yeah. Okay, this should be real straight here. Yeah, even just high nose. Okay, we just gotta get a bit of a roll. It'll be straight. Okay.
I'm thinking double run here, but she has to throw that wide to do that. It must be just the way they're Got Joanne throwing it. It was very similar to Rachel.
Emma miscue. Lisa Weigel picking her up. And she'll drive it by and trying to roll it off so it doesn't cover anything, but it'll just cover the wide side of the edge of the
doesn't fall. That would back up a bit.
Yeah. Or she just didn't let it.
Just touching the line.
Like
And then just went.
Really good, though.
Yeah, I agree.
1-2, yeah.
What has been the theme so far? You grab the line, it's like a magnet. A little wider, it'll run.
Close line. 1-2. Okay, easy. Sure. Let it work.
We got a curl. Big time.
1-2. Okay, yep. You gotta finish it. Mine's good. Gotta finish it, guys. Go. Hard. Gotta cross that line. Go. Go. Come on, Marlene. Go.
Sherry Anderson, Marlies Kasner, and they didn't cross the line.
There might be room here now to get to the nose and top that back sit too.
Got a good shot at it right now.
Yeah.
Just needed another foot of weight just so they'd get the curl and the legs on it.
Maybe back 8, or do you just want to tap it up?
Back 8, wait.
Back 8.
That could be back to what we
Back
mentioned at the
4,
top of the show, where Stephanie hasn't seen
Joe.
Stephanie Smith throw many rocks, and maybe that her in turn runs a hair straighter than she guessed at. Perfect weight.
Speed should be
Yeah, you
quick
start
here.
when you're icing somebody for years, you start to know their tendencies
Oh,
too
yeah.
in certain spots, and that's what she won't know.
Big opportunity here.
Clean it. Yep. Yep. Whoa. 8. Whoa. Clean it. Yes. You still 8? Yeah. 7. Hard. Hard, guys. Go hard, and you got it. Hard.
And right up to it to move it back far enough that Team Canada is the shot rock.
Nice, Joe. Really good speed.
I've got about that much.
That's a great shot, second band. I mean, you've got specific ice, and you've got to throw down weight, back 8-foot weight, and ice for it.
I think we got freeze on it.
Rolled underneath too.
Yeah, leaves her shooter in a great spot.
Freeze. Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, I don't think you can hit that buried one. It's not worth it. All you do is expose the back one.
Yeah. Okay, let's go, sure. I don't mind a 3. A 3 nice freeze, yeah. How do you get there? It's tough. Well, we need less. I think you gotta go there to get through that hole. Come through the hole, you have to throw top 12.
Can I have a smidge less? Should be nice here, hey?
Yeah.
You know, I gush over Sherry Anderson, and we've watched her for a long time when she was skipping her own teams and representing the province. But what she has brought to the Stefanie Lawton team.
It's top! It's topping!
Whoa! Wait only, line's great.
It's topping!
I think much the same way when Laurie Olsen-Johns, what she's brought to Val Sweeting, that little bit of experience and calmness.
Well, and you're so right, Vic. You do look for players and their ability, for sure. Their shooting ability is very important, but you also look to the players that bring out the best in the other players on the team, or even especially even the skip, that you've got somebody that really knows how to, especially at third, talk to the skip, calm them down. And Stephanie, she's excitable. She gets out there, but you know, Sherry's pretty calm. Takes everything in stride, and I think that brings Stefanie Lawton down a notch.
And speaking of down a notch, you move Marlene down a couple spots, and you take one of the best skips in junior curling history down to lead. And, you know, she's a wonderful lead, a great addition to that team also. Nice little opportunity here for Team Canada. If you could tap that red one of Sherry, that was way heavy for Sherry Anderson.
Little solid.
The birthday girl.
11. Just 11. Yeah.
Emma Miscue. Happy birthday on this Valentine's Day.
No, we're solid.
Solid?
Got it curled big. Don't need to. Curl up. Curl. Nice shot, Em.
Oh, very nice.
That was good 11. Yeah, that was really nice weight. Throw him. Really good, Em.
You gotta get rid of the back red.
This is why they're so good, this Team Canada. They throw the right weight. They make those precision shots by inches.
And with soft weight there, and that wasn't there 2 years ago. They were still winning 2 years ago, but now they've improved that shot too.
Do you have a piece of this?
No, I don't believe so, Steph. Not much.
You can roll to here. I don't mind that. You can roll to here.
You could get. The thing is, if I go to there, she goes like this and taps, and we're in no better situation. Initially, I thought maybe run and try to get this.
And open it up a bit?
Open it up, because otherwise we can't get, I mean, I guess we're second right now, but if I try to do that, we open this up for her, and then she's tapping and rolling.
Timeout?
No.
No. I think let's double run.
Yeah.
Try to get it on
onto this.
Okay.
The problem for Lawton is Rachel has them both ways. She can promote that if Stefanie decides to guard the situation, she can promote that yellow in, but you can also come down
This is close, a little high.
and tap that back and move this red one, and then they're big trouble. I think they're going to bail here, but it's pretty late to be doing this.
I think they're going to try the double run onto the yellow top forefoot on the right-hand side, yeah.
Can I have a little less stuff?
Yep. Let's go, Chair.
Needs to make something with yellow to move, though, because this, if both reds are gone, this is wide open for Homan.
Lawton jumps back now to call the line. Kasner Schmidt called off 1-2 and then drives it by and leaves the shooter out in front. Just off center line.
A little the other way.
Yeah.
It's all or nothing, that shot, Vic. I don't know. I guess if you make it, you're looking real good, but such a tough shot. They actually threw it well enough to make it. They overbrushed it.
If anything, high or center line side, I could have jammed
Yeah,
the other one.
She knows that's not good.
That's not bad. I like it. You like that? Yeah. Okay, come and tap this nose. Yeah. Okay. Okay, right on top.
We come this way. I don't know if the end will get to those.
Showing a lot of patience here. You can play that
Should
tap,
walk over.
roll behind the corner, and all the yellows are kind of in basically behind the guard.
Fully cross.
No, she's setting up for a bundle by playing this shot to come around.
Just gotta play it tight to the guard.
I think it's too early to hit. Okay, we can draw in.
Okay, tap this up. Yeah,
Okay,
okay, move it.
just need a piece of button. They're not on it.
Sort of. Cam. Same as draw for hammer? Yeah,
Yeah.
crossing center, but it should be okay. Should maintain here.
Okay, but we
Okay,
need to tap.
let's get it there.
Just a little light. 5! Yep, go then. Gotta go. Lots of room. 4. Gotta go. Whoa then, whoa. Just
So out of her hand, you can hear Courtney and Weagle like, gotta go.
Hard. Keep going, guys. Hard. Get it in. Hard,
Around that
hard,
guard and
hard,
by.
go.
Now, can they drag it far enough to bite something? Get a piece of the ring.
Sorry.
And they can't.
I'm not sure why. I like the tap call that you were talking about, but they went the other turn.
Yeah, I thought they were coming with the in-turn on the tap
A
call.
lot easier on the in-turn, and that's where they threw the draw of the button. That spot was keener. That's,
No one's crossed the center.
No, but I didn't want to chuck it.
Yeah.
Shoot, good throw.
Here.
14-5? I think 14-5.
just choked off their own raise.
Try to freeze to that one. It's buried where she was trying to draw.
Sure.
To top
Yeah.
floor that put
Okay.
there. So.
Just missed that top one. Sounds good. Sure.
Okay, let's go. Freeze right in there.
Let's go, Steph.
Well, we saw earlier, Kathy, Ontario missed their draw for a single tough draw. Having said that, is this a plank opportunity here?
It is. Jennifer actually played the in-turn around that guard, trying to bury it. Was deep, and in the process, it just finished so hard. It is exposed on the out-turn side, so the attempted blank.
Oh, no,
Long center line guard that have to get around.
Okay, go, Cher. Yep.
Okay. Whoa. Yeah.
Team Canada continues to sit one on the lid.
Okay. Not even back line, just the back 8. Okay.
And now enough to roll it up the side, they do. So a blank on the board. Ontario will continue to hold the last rock going to 3.
Here, reach.
Kind of back-to-back gifts for each team here, and now a chance to tap and sit 3.
Alberta opened with a couple in that first. Northern Ontario and Tracy Horgan out of Sudbury and facing one. Can she get around this, tap this back to possibly get a deuce or 3?
Well, she's going to try to run it back. She did on her first one. Vic just missed it. So Val was trying to go longer. She came tighter. This is definitely a run, and it would be for 2.
On the side of the 8-foot, if she can get them both out. Final stone. Run it back, drives it by, and it'll be a steal of 1 for Alberta.
7. Whoa! Like to go for weight. This little girl, come on, gotta go. Hard line. 8.
Boy, another big brush here by Weagle. Courtney. Drag it in, push it back. Oh, lovely.
Wow.
And now you're taking a look to see if it's 2 or possibly even 3.
Are we third? I think so.
Great sweeping by these two.
The confidence that Joanne Courtney has given Rachel Homan, her draw weight is so much better this year.
Top 4 line out of her hand.
Yeah.
They were yelling a little light. And Joanne said, let's go. I know it'll curl here.
That's why I think the percentages are higher with the men's games in draws than with the women's games, and it's just exactly that reason. You've got, you know, that many extra 100 pounds on the brushes sweeping, and you've got a lot more confidence that they can get it there.
Right? Back line. Yeah. It won't go crazy.
Just never be heavy.
See her sticking. She's throwing light.
Talk about that peach cobbler I had at lunch, or is it? Oh.
But like, if she's up there, we won't be able to hit that for second. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Huh? If she rolls over, we just miss.
You're a two-fisted eater.
Unless that top one is like, I guess, yeah. Like if she rolls off, it's not.
It all
coming.
started when they decided to mix it up, and Sherry had to throw a guard. She threw it really deep, like right to the tee line, and they've been in trouble ever since.
Vinyl Stone and in trouble now, facing 2 for sure. Very close for third shot.
Whoa. Clean. Whoa.
Kasner and Schmidt.
Whoa. Yes.
Here's Sherry Anderson now calling them on. Got to get it by their Stone. Top. There, run it back, tap it. Oh. They got it surrounded. Team Canada sitting the deuce.
Oh, you couldn't make that any better. She haired that top guard.
Great shot.
Good shot.
Yeah, good call. That was really long.
It really, once it got close to center, it worked.
Yeah, it's interesting.
More than I wanted, but that's
we were on the inside sheets earlier today.
about all you could do.
Sheet B.
We didn't have
And
anything
we heard
in
from
super
Kathy a
spots
couple of
there.
times how these outside sheets were moving a lot more. And
We're thinking same.
just from that reaction from Stefanie Lawton, she goes, wow, that really took off.
Like a little straighter
Yeah,
on
we
the
thought
side.
Kathy was in a different arena when she was talking about it this afternoon, but it's
What are you
just
thinking?
those end sheets are moving
Same. I'm
like
thinking close to
crazy.
what you just threw. Like that back 8. That wasn't
That was
back
back
8.
four.
It felt like a rocket.
Can you get
though.
in here, do you think, Russ?
Do you want to throw a little less?
You can,
or
really
less?
can. Those 2 yellow ones kind of frame the draw to the side of the button now. It's not easy. But there are quite a few rocks thrown here in practice.
Sure.
Rachel should be pretty close on speed. It's just, can you get that line right? You're going to get that big curl coming in after that guard.
Sitting 2, looking for 3.
Wait,
Final Stone. Oh, ho, ho.
Over there. Off. Don't need to. Off, guys. Off. Exploding. We should be really close. Oh, no.
Again.
Yep, we gotta go.
One of the best
Line's great.
front ends in the game. Pick her up. Weagle.
Come on, Joe.
Courtney. Weagle saying, come on, Joe. Come on, ladies. Come on. Oh, and just that little bit of rub. They couldn't get it by their own Stone just outside the rings. Canada will get 2. 44 curlers started the week with a chance to drive away in an all-new 2015 Ford F-150 in the annual Ford Hot Shots competition. That number, though, trimmed down to just 2. And in the final, Ontario's Stacey Smith against Heather Strong. And the skip from Newfoundland and Labrador came up big when she had to. Trailing by 1, heading into the final round. Strong scored 4, enough to win for the second year in a row. Only the second curler to ever do so. Heather Strong wins the Ford Hot Shots and a 2-year lease on Canada's best-selling pickup, the Ford F-150. Yes, we are in the home of the Warriors, the Mooch Jaw Warriors here at Mosaic Place. They're out on a 7-game road trip. They're in Fleury playing here. His sweater, his number has been retired. And Morgan Riley, the Leafs draft pick of 2012, and doing well this year. He is a Warrior alum. As on this Saturday night, we welcome you back. Team Canada scored 2 in the second. Saskatchewan has the last rock. They have the hammer for the first time in the game here in the third, playing the Redstones.
I think Stefanie Lawton would be almost happy that it was only 2. She made a nice one with her last shot, and Rachel just feathered that guard. It was 3 for sure, but it could have been more than that. I really thought Stefanie would keep it simple, and they got into a bit of a mess as soon as Sherry missed the guard. Wow, it could have been ugly.
Well, and then it was so late they couldn't bail either, really.
Are they going to get the roll underneath? Not quite. Stops T-line, edge of the 4.
Nose is fine. Okay, control. Control, weight. Okay. Should be fairly straight. Okay.
Earlier today, Team Canada was a 6-4 winner over Quebec. And Lauren Mann said to Kathy at one point, we were doing an update, and I said, Mann is finding out, because Mann's first trip to the Scotties, finding out what so many teams find out is that when they get on a roll, Team Canada just keeps coming at you, throwing stones, and they don't make many mistakes. And it's almost like they overpower you, Cheryl.
They do. They make all the makeable shots, and then they have the ability to put the pressure on the other team and force them into shots that aren't simple. And, I was looking leading up to the Scotties. I was telling Russ this about, what correlates the strongest to winning, and it's not so much the points you score, but it's how good you are at limiting the other team. But this team is the best at both. They're great at scoring points, but they're also great at limiting the opposition's scoring ability. So it's pretty, that differential between those two leads you to a #1 team, which is why they're where they are.
And I think a little stronger again this year. The Joanne Courtney brushing is making, I think, Emma and Rachel a little better with the finesse shots. They're working on the finesse shots. And that's the shot that Jennifer Jones' team was better at than they were, to be honest. And who knows now?
Well, and Jones leading into this was #1 at the points for. They'd score the most points for their team, but with Homan coming up right behind them, they were second. So it's the interesting matchup.
Great throw. Nice one. Perfect.
And you wonder if, in fact, that ability is left over from
a little more.
Earl Morris when he coached them for so long, because now Richard Hart has taken over, the Canadian World Champion, and so he is getting his feet wet in terms of coaching after having coached his sons for many years. So making his first appearance at the Scotties.
There's a gentleman that's not afraid to put rocks in play, and incredible touch.
Roll in front.
Silver medalist, world champion.
Roll it. Sure, roll it. Okay. Sorry. Good.
And he's also playing this year too. I mean, he's not now, but he was, and to be able to give that time back to the sport in coaching, I mean, that's pretty incredible when you spend half your year curling and then you also go on and coach.
Yeah, we'll stay close. Little down. Whoa. Hack. Whoa, right off. Hack. Clean. Whoa. Should be good. Hack. Still hack, hey? Should be good. We're getting it out, but. Okay. Do you want to roll, Rage? Oh, that's great right there. Okay. Great throw.
New Brunswick PEI on the ice for the first time, and been blanks through the first 3. Prince Edward Island,
That's normal, it's fine.
skipped by Suzanne Burt out of the Charlottetown Curling Complex, going against New Brunswick, and Sylvie Robichaud from Curl Moncton.
Yep. Whoa. Clean. Whoa. 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 No roll. Okay. Okay, that's good. Yeah. Just maybe 2 more feet.
Nose?
Forward.
It'll roll my way.
Yeah, nose is okay. Yeah.
Talked many times about the release positioning for this great young team, and the little inward out motion as the handle goes on just allows it to track straight, or you could almost say it backs up a hair, but you could throw less weight and not worry about it snapping.
Makes it easier on run backs. And
oh boy, just no speed at all on that one.
I think that was more weight.
Yep.
I think that picked. Huh?
Yeah. I think it picked, actually.
Yeah. I threw there before, it didn't see that. Okay.
I was asked the other day if you know, the top curlers have different releases for different ice surfaces, and I would say yes, they do, and even for different shots. Run backs, you want a lot more rotation. It just makes it simpler to call. Straighter ice, you want a lot less rotation. So I do think a lot of the elite teams, they work on different releases for different ice surfaces and different shots.
Much like a golfer, isn't it? You can hit the knockdown shot, or you can hit the high one, or left and right.
But you only
Gotta move.
learn how to play those shots by experiencing those conditions.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, and so we often say, and it's, again, if you don't get out and play. Now, interestingly enough, there's New Brunswick, and you know this. They played their provincials this year on arena ice.
Right.
One of the few times. They did play the Atlantic Championship on arena ice. So more and more the teams are getting that experience. But unless you get here, there are some teams out here for the first time on arena ice.
Yeah, no question about it. And that's the learning curve. And you know, Jennifer Jones, I would say
All the way over these?
9 out of 10 events are on either arena ice or ice at a curling club in Bern, Switzerland, or in Winnipeg somewhere where it does swing anyways. So they're so used to it.
Yeah,
1, 2, 3 red. That means Manitoba. They're already up 1-0. What's the shot here for Ontario and Julie Hastings?
Well, Jennifer's final stone is that red stone that is the attempted hit by Julie. Jennifer really trying to roll under and take away this path, make her draw, but she stuck it there, and so a nose with a little bit of an inside roll will give her shot.
His team from the Bayview Golf and Country Club in Thornhill: Julie Hastings, Christy Tremblay, Stacey Smith, Katrina Collins. Oh dear. And as we look, 1 for sure. Now they'll have a close look. It looks like it may be 2 from overhead.
Okay, all right.
And steal of 2, Manitoba 3-0.
Sounds good. Let's stay close. Well, wait. Was I tied on that too? Okay.
And I think one note back to those releases, before you start to add different releases into your repertoire, you need to have a really stable, technically strong delivery and solid release already. You can't start doing that until you already have that base.
Control up. Guys, quick. Hurry. Right up.
Good. Okay, let's go.
You probably threw that one good too.
Yeah, it looked like it. Good throw.
Yeah, I just moved.
Saskatchewan sitting the 2. They do have last rock here in 3.
Well, that's
not
didn't go crazy, did it?
You know, the remarkable thing about Stefanie Lawton,
And into it.
their son Eric, or her son Eric, was born in October.
Yeah.
Then she got back on the ice in December and started throwing rocks. The win at the provincials was only her 8th game. 8th game.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
And she personally, she played great. Chance of the double to get out of this.
No. Real close. Yep.
1. And now.
Go. Harder.
One more, a little more. Nicely done. Very nicely done. Without a lick of the brush, Rachel Homan makes the double.
Free shooting. Thanks.
Lots of rotation. Gets lots of action off the shot stone.
Made up for your pick. Yeah. I felt bad for you. Check that 6 rock and go.
It's okay, we don't need it anymore.
Do you want Lisa to throw it?
Sure.
Very few curlers would have even taken that one on.
No.
Nice double.
Did I overhear them as they look for the blank here? Is there a stone that's giving her a problem? She's going to throw it, give it down to Emma?
It sounds like it.
Yeah.
Clean! Clean!
Clean. Good shot, Steph.
So a nice double by Rachel Homan gets her out of trouble. The blank on the board remains 2-0 Team Canada. Well, Stefanie Lawton in Saskatchewan may have thought she had herself set up for 1, maybe 2, but this double gets Rachel Homan out of trouble. What is it about Rachel in these shots?
Well, the leg drive, the ability to hit the broom, put the broom in the right spot. They'd never been out that wide. It was a bit of a guess, but that extra rotation also gives them that extra kick to get that thing out of there.
Key shot is brought to you by Cashmere Bathroom Tissue. Nothing feels like cashmere. This is how our cameramen see it, so you can see it at home. Our coverage of the Scotties Tournament of Hearts. So they grabbed the wrong stone, replaced it. Team Canada is throwing yellow. Saskatchewan throwing red.
Yeah. Musical interlude there.
We watched Rachel make that double. That's one of the things that they don't allow is the opposition, the ability to score multiples. And I think it's because of Rachel's ability to make those long doubles or across house doubles. She's so good at it.
Okay,
well, the entire team is.
Yeah, they're all pretty good at it. There's no question. It's that big weight speed that they've been able to develop without the backswing. That's what's amazing. Is it's all leg drive to allow that much power to come out of there.
Oh, and that's just straight fitness. Like, they are fit. And that's where it comes through is the leg drive and the sweeping. You see that fitness.
Arlise Kasner. And we'll crash on that guard. Shooter does spill in to catch the top 12.
A little miscommunication there. Once you know that's going to wreck, and once you know it's not that deep, let it wreck hard. It's then not in the rings. It's in the free guard zone, and this cannot be removed as it's going to be.
Control. No. Am I clean? Clean.
Lisa Weigel has the right color this time for her second. New Brunswick and Prince Edward Island were dropping in here for the first time after 3 straight blanks. Final stone on the way, Suzanne Birch, Charlottetown Curling Complex, Kathy.
Well, really had the opportunity set up by a great freeze by Shelley Bradley that was jammed, and then a double attempt by Sylvie Robichaud that only got 1. And so any piece of the paint will do for the 2.
Remember Suzanne Goody, of course. This is her 8th appearance. Coming out of junior, boy, she was on fire. Remember Kitchener? Went 10-3, eventually won a bronze medal that year, and it's been a struggle more years than not. But it's on the board now, up by a couple.
Okay, it's all right.
And I think it's tough for some of those teams in the smaller provinces. They don't have the number of players to select from and choose from. A lot of the events are out west, or they've got to travel a fair distance to get to, and the expenses are higher, and it can be tough for some of those teams. But every time they come here, they're hoping to win, get to playoffs. They always expect it.
And then whoever does get here, it's the conditions they aren't used to too. And I remember playing in the Saville Center. I was down east quite a few years. Played in the Saville Center. It was like you couldn't miss.
Yeah.
And you just felt so confident. And then your strategy gets a little sharper too. And that's something they certainly have to look at down east, is really working hard and having at least one facility they can go to that's got this this type of curl and this type of speed.
Oh, exactly. No, I know a lot of the teams travel to the Saville Center just to get that curl, that arena ice. And even some of the local curling clubs, some of the ice makers, I know the Calgary Club did it for us, they will even try to do that or groom one sheet for a team just to prep them for certain events.
Fantastic. What an advantage.
Pretty great.
Stefanie Schmidt.
Now there's that example we talked about. Remember, Stefanie threw one wide earlier in the game, coming the other direction, I believe. And
I like the peel too.
And she's a little perplexed. So I think it's just ice reading. You know, you've been there as a skip. There's those little idiosyncrasies. Maybe when she throws a peel, she forces it out a little bit. It's just that Stephanie's got to figure that out.
You need a large sample size to start to figure that out, right? And they just haven't played together.
Right. It's totally unfair for Stefanie Lawton to guess correctly here.
Just misses catching the stone, top of the 8-foot. Okay, so let's think this through then. You've got somebody that you're not totally familiar with.
Okay.
There must be something you can do, Cheryl, to call the game. I know you want to call it the way you'd like to, but you've got somebody that you're not totally familiar with. So what are you going to try to do to get in sync with Stefanie Schmidt?
Well, I think it would, and I'm sure they did, have a conversation. As a player, you've got to be honest with your skip and say, look, you know what your tendencies are. So that's one conversation. And the other three girls did play with Stefanie Schmidt this year. So Sherry Anderson can be feeding information to Stefanie Lawton about how she has seen Stefanie Schmidt throw. So I think it's just more communication, a lot of talking to try to get a comfort zone and where to put the broom for her.
Interesting call by Rachel Homan there. Once Stefanie missed the double, Rachel walked up and peeled off their own corner guard, which, you know, corner guard's not a good idea, but I thought she might just split the rings for two. She's quite happy to use the weapons that they have in this team and just keep hitting.
Do you think, maybe overthinking this myself, but do you think that Rachel Homan sees the difficulty that Lawton has with her second Stefanie and says, you know what, I'm not going to, I'll let you try and figure it out first?
Yeah, I think you always do that as a skip. You try to find some little seam in the team that's not quite perfect and try to exploit it. But in this particular case, I think she just didn't want that corner guard hanging around.
See now, and he just comes up shy and runs out to it.
Well, and they run so well with the lead. Homan's team, you know, they're up. They just will run with it for a few ends.
Reach up! Yeah. Whoa! Yep! Normal! Hard! Hard! Hard!
All the way.
Really hard.
Weagle and Courtly. And
Good,
they will just roll it in to catch the top.
Good. Almost missed that one. Good sweep.
Nice
It's so tight. I tried to like put it back. They're really holding it, watching it really good.
Joanne is really, listening to her comments, and she's responding to Emma about her release and how she's thrown it. That's been pretty fast tracked on how she's fit in with this team.
Northern Ontario against Alberta, and Northern Ontario has a chance at least to get on the board here. A couple.
Well, she does. Tracy Horgan made a lovely shot on her first one. That's the frozen stone that you saw that is shot. Val tried to run a guard back in and clip a piece of it and did not make that. And so this is a draw, needs full 8, almost biting the 4-foot for 2.
Against Val Sweeting. And they're saying to you, People say that Val Sweeting reminds them of a skip you know very well.
Very Connie Laliberty-like. Not a lot of emotion, just quietly goes about doing her business, and it's very gives confidence to the rest of the team.
2 for Northern Ontario, 3-2 Alberta.
I think if they look back at this game, as we look at Ontario throwing Yellowstone, so facing 2, they're going to be thinking about some opportunities missed. Jill Officer had a stone removed for a hogline violation, and a great opportunity for Ontario to capitalize and lie to, but they came well short of the house, and then you missed that opportunity, and Jennifer and the team quickly got back to even and now lie 2. So this is a draw to the 4 foot.
Got to come through the hole. Stones around the edge of the 8 foot. Wow. I know. They flirted with it. And one it is. Ontario scores 1 here in 4. They're on the board. They're off and running.
Steph, you can also do this
Should
too.
be steady here.
Just an option.
It is the option. You're down a couple points here against a great team. How many opportunities are you going to get? By hitting and rolling perfectly. Now Stephanie will probably make it because she's that good. But the come around really would be a pretty good idea. If you don't make this absolutely perfect, you're going to be forced to a single.
Normal.
Yep. 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 Hard. Normal, Sharon. Hard. 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 Okay. Okay. That's all right.
It's fine. Weight was good. You didn't extend on it. It's kind of up.
Okay, let's go back to what we talked about when we first came on the air. You talked about comfort zone, and you saying that you thought that
We got the whole house to roll too, so
Stephanie was more apt to draw now.
I know.
There was an example you said she could have drawn around that stone and gone back 8, T-line, wherever. She elected not to. Is that just her going back to what she feels more comfortable?
Yeah, I think so. I really do, Vic. You know, it's such a massive game. You're in the Canadian Championship. The whole crowd in here is cheering for her, and I think that was the wrong call. You got to play that come around there, and you have to be able to make both shots, and that's what you see the Homan team doing so much better now.
And you know what? I didn't. That you just remind me of a point. One of the reasons maybe Rachel Homan wants to play it this way is to take this crowd out of it.
That's a really good point.
Excellent. Yeah.
Well, you heard the cheer this afternoon when Saskatchewan won. I mean, the crowd, there's a lot of Ryder Lawton pride in here, so.
I mean, they've had nothing, right? I mean, they'll let them know now if they can make the draw here, needing full 8 foot or rather full 12 foot. They'll let it out, but so far there's been nothing from this crowd.
I think that's fine.
Okay. 14
That's the
and
tricky
7.
part when you're the home
Let's
team.
go. T-line win.
It's either great or it's awful. There's nowhere in between. You lose a couple games early, which I'm sure Stephanie won't. She won her first game already. Easily played great. They're #1 in the stats, but if you happen to string 2 or 3 losses together, then you start, you start feeling really embarrassed.
Keep broom down unless it's too much.
No, it's dead.
Line's good, guys. Just T-line. Just T-line.
Back 4.
Easy.
So
Line's good.
drawing against a couple,
Good shot, Evan.
and that's the crowd coming into it here. Their first chance to let Stefanie Lawton know they're here for her in Moose Jaw. Today's opening draw here at the Scotties had a decidedly different feel than one ever before. This afternoon, while 6 teams on the ice played their first game here in Moose Jaw, 2 teams were hoping that it wouldn't be their last. On one side was Yellowknife's Carrie Galusha, hoping to make her 12th appearance on our country's biggest curling stage. On the other, Tracy Horgan, a young skip trying to become the first ever Scotties team to represent Northern Ontario. And in the end, history was made. A 7-6 win for the team in green and the 12th and final spot at this year's Scotties. Now, you might have expected a raucous celebration, but it was a bittersweet moment. On one hand, Team Northern Ontario knew they would be staying here in Moose Jaw, but at the same time showed respect for their opponents who would not be. At every Scotties, the biggest win of the tournament usually happens on the last day. For Sudbury's Tracy Horgan, it happened on the very first day. And so she moved on into the field of 12, and she's on the ice tonight, battling Val Sweeting. Sarah Colton, the other team from Yukon, as they split the Yukon Northwest Territories into separate teams, added a team from Northern Ontario, team from Nunavut. They eventually will be here. They're playing now at the junior level, but still not enough depth. But that was the pre-qualifying event to find the final spot, and it goes to Northern Ontario. 2-1, Team Canada leads after Saskatchewan gets their single in 4, and it's once again the two-time defending champion and Rachel Homan from Ottawa that will have the last rock here in 5, playing the Yellowstones.
Wasn't that 5? Yeah. You like that? Straight back?
Well, Lawton's team's already looking at a little bit of trouble this end, with Homan buried behind the center guard, and they're laying a deuce.
Still staying defensively. You could play the run back there, and if you make it good, you've got a guard you can use. This is kind of leading to another pretty simple deuce, the way it's hooking up here early.
That's where we saw that one over curl of Homan, and they thought it picked. I just wonder if it's just coming off the wall pretty hard.
Yeah, I think you're right, because they weren't too worried early on that one. They would just about missed it.
Little light. Weight's good. What do you think? 6'7". Line's fine. Sweet for tea. Line's good. Looks light. Hard, guys. Drag it. 7. Hard. Weight's good. Hard, guys. Right back. Right back. Right back. Hard.
A lot of brushing on that one. Really curled and then started to lose some speed because of it.
As you're sliding out, I'm like, throw it out, throw it out. I was like, I don't think I'm sliding tight. No, it was, All out there. Okay.
And I think this is, all year, and you train and you work out, and it may not be so much for the skills that are 3 or 4 days events, but when you have to do that kind of brushing for 10 days straight and 11 games, like, you have to be fit, and I think that's one of the things the teams have really recognized when it really counts and you want to win a Canadian championship. That fitness comes into play huge.
It's not 8 ends, it's 10 ends. You got 2 10-minute practices. It's really like playing 12 ends. It's a lot of curling.
Stefanie Schmidt, and unable to hold the shooter, and they just managed to push it through. Let's update you. New Brunswick, Prince Edward Island. This is Sylvie Robichaud, Curl Moncton. In 2008, she went 1-10 in Regina, Kathy.
Well, it's a really tough shot. It's not something that she's played a lot this game. It's been a lot of running rocks up and down, and now faces 4. She hit on her first try at the double, only got 1, needs 4 foot, and the sweepers are backing off.
7. Looks like more. Looks like more.
That's a steal of 1. And that's a steal of 2. That looks like a steal of 3. For Prince Edward Island. And Suzanne Burt from the Charlottetown Curling Complex.
There's the example we talked about, Beck. We play at the same club, Sylvie and I, and it might be 13.5 on a good day, possibly 14, but it's a flat sliding surface, and that's all the difference. And you could see her just get to that hog line in a major hurry, and those are the shots that those teams will make later in the week, but will it be too late?
Right.
Control. Okay.
And it's such a different kick from 13.5 second ice draw weight to this is probably 15.5 to 16.
Yeah.
And that kick takes time. I remember first time playing on arena ice, it just took time to believe you could kick that light and the sweepers could get it there.
Whoa! Clean. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Now they're going to try the run back.
Whoa! No!
Sherry Anderson.
No! Hurl a little more. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah, needs to sit for them. And it just doesn't listen.
Throw shit. Around.
Let's see, do you like car repair, maybe working out, poker night? What's your hubbub? Explore and share your passions at hubbub.com.
4, 5, 6.
Maybe it's curling, maybe it's the Scotties.
Oh, mine's good. I think that's there. 6, 7. Right off. Right off. Right off. 7, 6. Go for mine's weight. Good. Weight's fine. 5, 6. Down weight. Line only. 5. Weight's good. 5. Fight the 4.
You can hear how loud the front end is. There's no question on what they're saying. They're communicating numbers all the time to give Emma the chance to put that in the right spot.
Okay, Sam.
And you know, there's... You look for the little things that make teams good, make teams great. And Carrie Galusha, big mistake when she pitched it through and gave up a steal of 3. But on her team, those little things, the communication, we saw this afternoon a couple of times. Make sure you're telling me what's going on. You never hear Rachel Homan say to that front end, tell me what's going on. She's told.
No, she's never begging for it. You're right, Vic. They already have their roles and they know exactly what information they have to pass down to Rachel.
Whoa, gotta curl. Whoa, go.
Good shot.
Good shot.
Wow. Very nice.
Absolutely. Almost stuffed it perfectly.
Okay.
Mentioned Northern Ontario coming through that pre-qualifying event. Blank in 5. They go to the break. Val Sweeting leads there 3-2.
11. Just 11. Hard. All the way, guys. Go. Hard. Really hard to roll off.
Gets rid of the guard, rolls the shooter over to cover the edge of the 8. Team Canada does have the last rock. They have the hammer here in 5 playing the Yellowstone.
Part it. Yeah, right there.
Okay. Just try to hit and stick there, I guess.
I think
the only problem is they're going to...
Because the weight was pretty good, I think.
Yeah, it was really good. A little more ice, a little more positive.
Okay, it's a double, right? Could leave a double. I don't mind this here, hey? You think?
I think so. I like that.
Okay, just
Pretty
Steph's
cautious
threw one
call
out here.
again when you look at the scoreboard.
Yeah, okay.
I was thinking 4.
You know, what if you roll out here? Maybe I'm being negative, but this is not simple. You roll out, the blank's on, or the hit and roll's on, and
You
the
guys like
Homan
this?
team's controlling everything here.
Yeah.
You could just simply draw for
The
2
only thing
somewhere.
is that we're playing with that yellow one there.
I know, I don't know where you put it.
And I think they're just not,
I know.
then they're not putting the pressure on Rachel to make a little bit more difficult shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, you force her to 1 here, get your deuce coming in the even end, and away you go.
Stay close.
But, now, saying that, Stephanie makes a lot of these, so
I don't think so.
she sure don't have much room for error here.
3-1 Manitoba. Jennifer Jones leading, but it is Ontario sitting the shot. Stone, but chance for 3.
It is indeed. The Yellowstone on the left-hand side in the 12-foot is the final stone from Julie Hastings. Jennifer jammed on her first stone, so she was trying to split the house to lie 2. That would have been the force, but she came short. And so now, talk about momentum shift, a chance for 3.
So as we see Stefanie Lawton make the hit and stick, how much of this is a learning experience for Or Miss Hastings out of Ontario, Kathy?
Oh, a lot. You know what? They played together. They certainly know each other, but this is a different setting. This is a first for them, and it's going to take them a couple of games, and this isn't a team that's going to give you some breaks.
Well, look at this. She got this started and did well. Thank you, front end.
Oh, the front end.
Yes. Joining us soon will be Jill Officer and Don McEwen for an interview for 3.
Kathy, I didn't say that anything about the front end. It wasn't
I
me.
saw you shoving him under the bus as it was going by.
That was made right out of Jennifer's hand.
Rachel Homan and her first.
Right off.
Well, Steph, you made a beauty. A little soft way to guess right on the ice. They hadn't been out that far.
Oh, look at this. Look at this. Roll it underneath.
Great shot. Great sweep, guys.
Not quite.
Shot, Rach.
To the edge of the 8-foot sitting one with last rock.
Yeah.
Great shot.
Is it ever? Because the Reds at the back now are hurting Stefanie Lawton.
Catchers, are they?
Oh, yes.
No, it's just like, you know.
They got a pretty good roll, though. I hit it pretty thick.
You hit like
It jams all day.
So now watch this where this yellow goes and look at those Reds in the back corner.
It's like this buried in the hack. Maybe you can squeeze it by, but that's flirting.
I like this better.
Can you get into this, close to that guard enough to run that back this way?
Through the hole, sure.
Pick is tough.
So the only other option is to try to thread it through there, and that is difficult. Hit either one of those, it could be a deuce.
Unless you can see enough of it to, but I don't think you can.
I like the pick.
Okay, so you're going here?
Yeah.
So you want to hit like that?
Yeah, firm weight.
Okay.
Keep in mind, we talked about it. Stephanie could have drawn to that spot. Sat 2.
Pick isn't easy, but
no, I know. But
look at that. There's a great shot of it. You got to put it through the uprights there. That's a small goal post.
Yeah, that's risky when you don't have hammer.
With that weight, she'll be okay.
No.
Just as tough.
Yeah.
So. Exactly. Okay, let's go, Steph.
Yeah.
Do your magic here.
Yeah. Let's find precision here through the hole.
A lot of pressure on the broom holder here. Sherry Anderson to get that angle perfect.
Picked up right away. Schmidt and Kastner. Work your magic.
Okay, good shot.
Straighten up for that way. Back off and back off.
It's straightened up with that weight.
That's straightened up with that weight.
Yeah, it did. Wasn't much.
You sometimes see that on the inside out when you're throwing, that they do straighten up, kind of coming up to the 12-foot.
I'm guessing Sherry didn't believe that was going to be that heavy. I think that was coming pretty hard.
A little more, because Emma's came down in the house.
I could have drawn around it and make a shot, but that wasn't easy either. Especially this.
Yeah, coulda, woulda, shoulda.
I don't know.
I guess you could have tried to get half buried around hers.
Or corner.
That's my point, Vic. You can't not run scared, because Stephanie's really good at it. She made the shot that I was criticizing, but it set that situation up. And if she'd drawn for 2 somewhere, this deuce wouldn't have happened.
Line's good. Line's great. We're fine. Take a look. Just tee. We're good. 7-8.
Bite the white.
Just clean. Just clean. You're all there. It's there. It's there. Nice reach.
The 2-time defending champions. Rachel Homan will pick up 2 more here in 5.
Kind of adjusted on.
The 2015 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by M&M Meat Shops. Frozen food at its best.
Out of the Ottawa Curling Club, you hear the crowd. They are the Canadian Women's Curling Champions. They were champions a year ago. They're champions again.
Welcome back to Moose Jaw. I'm Brian Mudrick. Team Canada with a 4-1 advantage, and joined by Emma Miskew. And Emma, what's really cool is the sting that we just saw coming out. You were involved with part of that. Can you tell us about it?
Yeah,
Well, at the TSN Skins, I was talking to a couple of the guys, and they said that I could do the intro with the graphic design stuff. So I had a lot of fun doing it, and it was kind of cool.
Tell us a little bit about now this start. Happy birthday, by the way. Pretty nice birthday present to start with a win earlier today, and now a pretty good start in this game as well.
Yeah, I mean, there's still a lot of game left here, so we're just going to try to stay patient and tough it out because they're a great team, so have to stay tough out there.
What's it like having a skip with all the experience and not only the shots that Rachel could make, but, man, the double that she made in 3 to get you guys out of trouble? How big was that?
Yeah, she definitely saved us there. I think my rock might have grabbed or something, so I'm glad that she was able to capitalize on their little role. And, yeah, obviously she's an amazing shooter, and I'm really proud to play third for her.
Any birthday plans?
Well, this was my birthday plan, so I guess the next plan is to win the game.
Best of luck the rest of the way. We'll throw it back up to you, Vic.
Let's take the numbers after 5, 4-1 on the board. I think that surprises me, Cheryl. Saskatchewan is supposed to be the better hitting team than drawing, but look at that hit percentage at 68%.
Yeah, that's not normal for them. They've had some issues with one of their rocks over curling in the wings, and then Stefanie rolled out on one, so I think it's been more putting the broom down than it is their hitting ability.
The numbers after 5 are brought to you by Tim Hortons official copy of the Canadian Curling Association. Stefanie Lawton won this afternoon, trails by 3. Rick Folk has some ideas.
The 2015 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Home Hardware. Homeowners helping homeowners with expert advice. By Ford, proud partner of the Canadian Curling Association for over 20 years. And by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures.
This is my 12th time, but it doesn't feel like I've been here a dozen times. Some people have said, you know, aren't you getting sick of it by now? And no chance.
The Scotties is what I've dreamt of winning growing up. It's the big goal. It would be a lifetime dream come true to become a Scotties champion.
It's great to see things through fresh eyes. And, you know, the level of excitement is a little bit different. Yeah, they're just amazing girls.
That's when we join you again for Draw 3 on Sunday morning. Our first of 3 draws on Sandra Schmerler Day. We'll ask you to make a donation to the Sandra Schmerler Foundation in support of neonatal care across the country. Tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern Time, Val Sweeting, Alberta against Marianne Arsenault from Nova Scotia. Team Canada leads at 4-1 as we welcome you back on this Saturday night, day 1. The Scotties from Moose Jaw at Mosaic Place. And Saskatchewan does have the last rock. They have the hammer here in 6 playing the Red Stones. And I would suggest to you, Russ, that Saskatchewan has to be less tentative. They have to make something happen. They have to go after Team Canada a little bit.
No, for sure. No question about it. We talk about it a lot, especially with these type of rocks and the good surfaces. And you can't play one of the best teams in the world in Team Canada here, run up and down the sheet and wait for an error. It's not going to happen.
Backline soon! Easy, yeah!
They were making a move here, Cheryl. They're going to play that little soft weight tap, try to create a bit of a wall.
Now, guys, go! Every inch.
Yeah, you just hope it's not too late. I mean, they're getting forced to make the move now because they're down 3 points, but you know, they could have, as we talked about in the last end, gone around that corner and I think made that move earlier.
Yep.
Just put the pressure on Homan's team to have to make some difficult shots.
But it's curious because we heard Stefanie Lawton say to Sherry Anderson, you know, like, second thought, maybe I should have come around. And why isn't it your first thought?
Well, because I don't think that is her first thought ever. She just always leans to the hip. And that's hard to mentally get yourself out of that. But that's where a third, I think, steps in. And if that's what your team is trying to do, is try to expand the shots that you look to, then the third has to go, you know, maybe we should look at this. And I know that that is pushing a skip a little bit out of their comfort zone, but it is necessary, I think, to move your game up to that next level.
You want to just tap. I like that.
And you mentioned in the break that that's what Homan's done.
Yeah.
They were not one-dimensional. They could obviously make the odd draw. They wouldn't be as good as they were. But their ability to hit was second to none. So how was somebody going to beat them? How was somebody like Lawton or Jones or somebody like that, Sweeting, going to beat them? It was trying to make them play finesse shots. Well, now they've worked on that part of the game too.
Yeah, you can't stagnate because all the top teams keep moving their game up every year, and so you have to do the same thing. And you have to look back and see where the weaknesses are in your game and work on that.
Rub and roll. Yep.
Plan B.
Walkie kid. Quick. Go. Okay, Steph, that's good. Good.
Sits for a second shot.
There. Yeah.
I can get to it easy.
Prince Edward Island with a 5-0 lead. New Brunswick. Chance to get a couple.
Well, she sure has played a very patient end, has Sylvie Roby show. She just kept ignoring stones, going around the corner. Finally, she buried with second shot, and the way that it's turned out, she's now had a chance for two, and it's made. Patience.
I don't mind, like,
To get on the board, PEI leads at 5-2.
That was a little down, I thought. Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, just you were bored.
Is there... Do you like control? I just want to make sure it goes out. We really got to hit the inside of it.
Yeah, we have air. We can hit the guard if we throw weight.
So bored. Okay.
They're just close together, so you have to hit like...
So here?
Okay. This will go. Yep. Guard's okay.
Yes, it will. It definitely curl here.
Sorry.
I think Emma was concerned if they throw a very soft weight, they hit enough of the guard, it'll stay in play.
Board up, control.
Joanne Courtney.
Control up. Yep. Really hard. Hard.
By the guard, yes.
Good. Nice one.
To pick it off the edge of the four.
Did that ever curl?
Really, because she was trying to get the back yellow as well.
Yeah, and it almost missed it.
Nice shot, Joe.
That's not bad.
Do you like the freeze? Sure. Okay.
No more ice.
I
Still a little bit left.
Steph. Okay.
Yeah. Wow.
Just
That's not
touch less weight too.
That's not a good sign when in the sixth you as skipper putting the brush down and they're calling you from the other end to say less. That just says to me Stephanie's not comfortable.
Right. Yes, exactly. First time on arena ice this year for Stephanie, so maybe a little rusty there. But I truly believe, I know when I played, if you played a lot of aggressive shots, soft shots, like you see Jones or Homan play, then these type of freezes, you have a better feel for it. If you're running up down sheet throwing bullets, then it's hard to play these shots. So
Shot. Nice weight.
they just need to play a few more of them. They'll be fine.
We can't really touch it. We could clip it, but we can't hit it too thick.
And this is, with Lawton's team, that's how important the four relationships are on the ice and how the four players all make the team, and you lose one of those players. And it's not the shot-making ability, it's just all the comfort zone out there, what you're saying to each other. All those routines have changed, and so it's kind of out of the comfort zone for everybody on the team.
Whoa. Okay, no.
Emma miscue.
Cam.
Shot.
That for me, Ross, is the biggest difference in this Team Canada game. Those kind of weights, controlled weights to make the shot. I mean, you don't have to rip it down there.
With sweep weight.
Worry about it catching the stone on the other side. That was just enough to do the job.
And that's just it. 2 or 3 years ago, that would have been a rocket coming down there from Emma. And so now when Emma needs a soft come around tap or a freeze, she just threw a practice shot was similar to that.
Line's good. It's got a curl though.
Top four.
It's got a curl.
Top four. Gotta go a bit. Okay. Line's good. Line's good.
Line's good.
Hard.
Gotta go.
Sherry Anderson,
Hard guys. Line's good.
Kasner, and Schmidt.
Hurry.
Hard. Come on.
quite. Looks as if Team Canada is sitting too covered now. Back edge of the 4.
Normal? Based on how my last one ran, you can definitely hold it here.
2/3.
Same weight? Normal.
2/3.
Normal weight.
Ontario's running into a buzzsaw here. They just never let up. Manitoba. Jennifer Jones back as Manitoba champions after missing last year when, well, ho-hum, she went and won a gold medal, Kathy, and putting pressure on Ontario and Julie Hastings.
She really has. The entire team from Manitoba playing very, very strong tonight. It has been a sea of yellow all the time, or rather red, I guess, that she has faced. And this is a tap back, looking to throw back 8 weight just to get to the face of the shot stone and tap it back for the single.
Stacey Smith, Katrina Collins. And that'll be the single for Ontario, and Hastings out of the Bayview Golf and Country Club in Thornhill, Ontario.
Weight's close. Little tap. Whoa. More line.
More line?
Whoa, if it's a tap. No line whatsoever.
Back
Gotta
4.
curl it.
It's coming
down.
Let it work. 4.
Whoa.
We're there. We're still there.
Let it work.
Still there.
Whoa.
Still there. Sit. Good one, Chair.
Nice shot.
Good shot. Very nice.
Sherry Anderson.
There's a slight angle on it too, which makes it difficult to hit it to the left-hand side of the screen as we look at it. But so if you have to punch it out towards the right-hand side, it should jam in that corner one. Beautiful shot.
Even if I move it to there, they gotta do something with it, right? Yeah, it's just like, it's quite the angle. If you think you can throw at it, then great. I'm just wondering if nose might be an easier shot. It's up to you. Sure, I don't mind it. How much weight? Control? Sure.
Don't freeze in this situation. Rachel just said she can't pick it out of there, which is what she wanted to do. So just tap it back, remove this rock, get this red one out of there, and then the yellow one out of there, and that will release the red on her next one.
Feel? No control.
Just hit and stay. We make these too complicated. Throw the weight you need to hit and stay.
Straight through.
Eighth of an inch on the inside.
Control. Whoa. Weight's good. Off. Little down if anything. Oh. Weight's good. Close. Clean it. Yeah. No. Yeah. Hard. Hard.
Lost it.
Yeah, just curled right at the very end.
Tough one. I'll go over to here, hey?
Yeah, let's try to, we should have enough, even if you rub that.
That's okay, yeah.
Let's try to get in front of this one. So
yeah, what kind of weight though, do you think?
Well,
like,
you saw the girls with back 8.
Yeah.
I mean, if you can kick it even back to here.
Yeah, that's true.
Right?
Okay, I don't mind that. So I was given like here for Steph. Back 8. I want to roll, hey? I'm thinking I need more like back line. I need at least back line with this.
Yeah, go back. Yeah, go back line.
Now she said she could even tick that red over a touch and then roll her shooter to the left.
Just as it hit, like I caught the rock and it just barely, like it hit the hack, but not very hard. And I'm like, oh. I know I hit 2 rocks, but
yeah.
Just they don't seem to be like going.
Slow down a little.
Yeah, it just seems weird in the house.
Red a little bit, that's okay, but we
Right.
need to try to move this.
Okay.
Sounds good. Let's do it.
So if I throw like a 13.9
Yeah.
or so? 13's.
One of the very few teams that still talk about hog-to-hog stopwatch times.
Interesting.
Yes! Hard, guys! Quick! Backlane! Roll it on top! Whoa!
Roll it on top or what?
Roll it, yeah.
And she'll roll it over on top. You bang this hard enough that they both go?
Yeah, they do. They definitely do. Yeah, they're not happy with that one.
Which way do you want to come at it?
I think the intern's easier. Just the momentum's pushing it this way.
Yeah, I just don't know that it's there. Can I smash it here and catch that?
Does it jam?
No, because it's so thick, right?
I think you can make it either way.
Yes, I do too.
It's just whatever turn you prefer to throw.
Yeah. There's a slight angle, so this intern doesn't look as inviting, but it probably at the end of the day is easier.
Should be straight.
With the ability that Rachel can throw, I would think hair less than half should make it.
All right, because you got less distance to get that top rock to roll out.
Just kick it into the back 8 foot even.
Yeah.
Should do it.
As soon as we can, see your Snapchat. Okay.
Rachel Homan.
Hard! Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Track meet for Weagle and Courtney. Bang, bang, there they go.
Stick around.
Yeah, it won't.
Nice shot just the same though.
That's such a weapon. Her, look at the rotation on this stone. And she's got the leg drive and the power and can get a lot of rocks moving, frozen together even.
Nice call him. Yeah. Even when we got off, it didn't do anything.
I wanted that stone to,
oh yeah, I say it every time.
to hang around the edge of the 12, but the kick
That's what I say every
back.
time.
It's just too much.
Feel it out of there.
Got it.
Wow, Kasner and Schmidt
You got it.
looking for the blank.
Shot.
Very nice. And up weight, the double. Again, a blank, 4-1, Team Canada. On Thursday, two members of Team Canada had an experience they will never forget. Rachel Homan, Joanne Courtney were at 15-wing Moose Jaw, home of the Canadian Forces Snowbirds, the air demonstration team. The two went through an intense workout with the 15-wing personnel. Homan and Courtney then met with a couple of Snowbird pilots, taught them all about the Tudor jets that they use to fly around the world. It was a unique day for two of Canada's top curlers. That air base is just south of the city on Highway 2 leading to the U.S. border, and you see them out there in training.
What a great opportunity to be able to go out and do that.
A blank in 6, 4-1. Team Canada leads. Once again, Saskatchewan will have the last rock. They have the hammer. Here in 7 playing the Redstones.
It's all there.
That's
Five.
say we're gonna break. That's two doubles. That's two big doubles that Homan has made to get herself out of trouble. Force the blank. That was 1 in 3, and then that 1 in 6.
Yeah, they're both tough. And that first flat double at the far end was a beauty on the outside of the sheet. And it's got to be so demoralizing for Lawton here. It's not like they're playing poorly. I've talked about them being a little defensively, but they just have really only had those two opportunities, and Rachel's taken it away.
I think we might need more ice, don't we? More?
She gave you a little more there.
Well, and then Rachel's team, they have the ability on both sides, so they limit the Lawton's team. Don't allow them. They've only allowed them 1 point, and they've scored 4 themselves, so the numbers don't really lie.
Wait, no. Whoa. Good hack. Clean. Yep. Knows it. Yep.
Okay, that's
shot.
Okay, Joe. Touch a broom.
Shot, Marlies.
Think it'll go here?
Absolutely the right call here, you know, with the score the way it is.
I'll be positive. Yeah.
Drag this play into the rings as soon as you can, and then you might have another double to change things around again.
New Brunswick sitting 2 against PEI, but it is the team from Prince Edward Island that has to have last rock, Kathy.
Well, she does, but does need the 4-foot, Vic. It really has been all New Brunswick this end. Has got one in early and just kept guarding and guarding. Suzanne opened it up on her first stone, but you can see that New Brunswick came in, capped it off, and so it is the force.
to curl.
Suzanne Burt, Shelley Bradley, Michelle Quaid, and Susan McInnes.
All you. Line's good.
Needs to curl a bit.
Line's good. All you. Heads up.
T-line.
Yep. Line's good. All you. All
Just
you.
T.
Yep, right to the T. Right to the T.
Whoa.
Very nice.
Tight three.
For the single to extend their lead,
Line's starting to
PEI.
move already. I think we might be in. We're probably in, Steph.
Oh, really? Can you get past?
No.
This was to be a guard.
No,
Where
we're
then?
just top 12 biting it.
Okay. Okay.
Sit. Good call.
Hit and roll over is good. Control. Okay, hit and roll over. Control weight. Okay, this is pretty straight. Okay, especially with control, it'll float a little. Okay.
Good decision. You could try to take on that double, but it's incredibly thin. You'd have to hit about a half an inch that top rock. So just gonna be patient, hit and stay.
Control. Clean it. Yep. Control. Clean. Whoa. Close. Yep. Yep. Forward. No roll. Yep. Yep. Roll. That's great.
Does roll
Really
and
good shot.
Real good, Joe.
mirror image now, just one in the
I don't
4
mind
foot, one in
little
the 8
tap
foot.
on that.
Well thought out, Becky. That at some point in time,
Freeze there.
Stephanie Lawton's probably going to have to tap that red one back to sit the 2, and then there's another double.
Yep. Yep. It's pretty good. Yep. T. Hard.
Back
T.
8.
How much?
Back 8.
Yep. Hard line.
Back line.
Line's good. Hard.
Almost through.
Yep. Keep on the line though.
Okay.
Okay.
It's good.
It's good.
Stuff.
She really was trying to hold the angle on that, so this double wasn't available.
yeah.
Just over curled.
Half rock. A third. Okay. Yeah, in turn. Let's go, Em. Okay.
Checking in now on Alberta, Northern Ontario. Interesting. I thought that Northern Ontario may have a little bit of a letdown, but they've come back and sitting 2, Val Sweeting.
Well, she is trying to make the double. Northern Ontario not able to roll away, and there it is.
For 2 for Alberta. Emma Miskew.
Due for a double. So I just didn't ever want it to curl past it. I'm like, we gotta hit it. Yeah, pretty good. Yeah.
Maybe.
Do you like just this?
Or around it. Let's go around
Yeah,
it or
sure.
no? Yeah.
Well,
They
you're
double.
here though.
Forced error there for sure.
Top 8.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like
No, you go there, then she's got this.
Right.
Unless you go
Give
here.
them half rock, double. Yeah, hit it. I don't know. The other one's out. I don't know. Okay. Okay, just control, guys. Sounds good.
Yep. Hard. Hard. Real hard.
Sherry Anderson.
Really hard.
Hard, guys.
Well, he's setting up here. I mean, if Saskatchewan just can spread these around a little bit.
Oh boy. Okay, sure. Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
We over curl. It's okay.
Yeah. Share.
The rock's gonna roll to center if we over curl.
Get this on the nose, it'll get them both.
Oh, definitely. Really tight ice they're taking here. I know it's the straightest spot outside in, but not a lot of ice.
And a miscue.
Hard. Really hard, guys. Go. Hard. Hold the line. Great. Great skip, guys.
And there's that little catcher over there.
It's still behind your
Take
reach.
that.
It's really nice though. I didn't
Raise
wanna
that
jam
back
it,
one
okay,
in.
but great shot.
I don't think so.
Like here?
Yeah, but it's her birthday, but come on. That would be a real gift if that one's in there too. Manitoba leading Ontario 6-2 Oh, Ontario's sitting one on the lid.
That was a great shot, just made by Julie Hastings, facing 4, made the hit and roll perfect. But you can see the lineup. Jennifer trying to throw about bumper weight, clipped the outside, and you can see this is the sheet that you broadcast from this afternoon. So much straighter than what we're seeing tonight in that Saskatchewan game. Very straight is sheet B.
Can she get enough of that, Kat, to make the double tap?
She has to hit all that she can see, Russ.
Right off.
I hear Jennifer saying right off.
Okay.
So no Jill Officer, no Don McEwen. Jennifer Jones touched something and will not. So a wonderful hit and roll by Julie Hastings. And it's a steal of 1 for Ontario.
Yeah, put too much. Yeah, it should come back.
Sorry, guys.
That makes for an interesting week if you have, you know, the end sheets so much different than the center sheets.
First one that was.
Yeah. I hooked it over top.
Well, now, I mean, this will
Control.
put pressure on. It's going to require Dave Merklinger and the ice crew to try and do something. This isn't an old building. It was opened in 2011, and you would think that the ice plant, Russ, is good.
Oh, yeah.
So he's just going to have to play with it.
Yeah, if he wants to get them all the same, but I kind of like it because they're consistent. They're just different, and then it takes a little bit of knowledge as a skip to put that broom in the right spot.
See, guys.
Takes a lot of Advil, too. Gives those poor skips a headache.
Yeah, very true.
Blank.
Okay.
Nice one. Yeah. Just curling a lot there. Yeah. Could have been to the wide side.
This
Or
is
just
for
throw
more
more
weight, too.
Yeah, we could have.
We don't really need for the finesse weight right now. It's a little tricky. Seems kind of flat in the house, too.
I'd love to have hit and stayed there.
Let's go.
Yeah, it gives Steph the opportunity for the blank here.
Yeah, she said as much to Sherry. Let's go, blank.
Steph, you betcha. Let's go.
No sense is there trying to corner freeze anything like that now, or just not enough time?
It's hard to get it there.
Okay.
If you ever do anything crazy, like you don't get shot rock, then you cannot blank.
Okay.
Oh! Oh!
Stefanie Lawton and her first. She does have last rock here in 7.
We got a piece. We're okay.
Okay.
We're okay.
Oh, no roll though, Marlies. No roll.
Shot.
Good one. Good
Go back. Back in his spot.
They know what this does.
Yeah. Perfect.
I shouldn't have frozen that one and picked it up.
Things are coming down in curling, so
just a little more ice?
no, we're just gonna throw more weight, so we don't kill you guys. We don't need to throw that weight anymore. Down normal. Okay. That was pretty light control. Yep. Yeah. Okay. Clean. Control up. Okay, clean it. Oh. Clean. 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 Yep.
Rachel Homan and her last.
Clean. Clean. I'm just gonna run. Yeah, go.
Much better throw there. I think
Just
she
cuts really hard.
underestimated the curl
Yeah, it
on
really
that
went.
first
I was
one.
like almost flashing. Really? It cuts so hard there. Hey? It cuts a lot there. I was positive, but. Good throw. Okay, straight up at it. Let's go, Steph. Yeah.
So looking for a second straight blank in a game where the crowd here in Moose Jaw has been all but silent except for the 4th when Saskatchewan got their single.
Yep, yep. Hard! Hard! Really
Little wobble on the slide. And she won't get away with it. Stefanie Lawton forced to take a single.
Sorry, guys. That's fine, Steph. It's okay.
I'm trying to help that one.
The TSN Shop is a one-stop destination for officially licensed professional sports gear and curling merchandise. Visit tsnshop.ca start shopping today. The Weagle. The tick, played by Lisa Weagle. 4-2. Team Canada leads, and they do have the last rock, playing the Yellowstones here in 8.
This is just a deflating shot when you're down, and the lead can play this tick so well.
Perfect speed every time.
Great sweeping.
Somewhere between backline and hack, and with these rocks. Some curling clubs you need to throw more weight than that. You don't get the action, but what a great shot.
Yeah, that's good, Marlies.
Now you have to, if you're Stefanie Lawton, you have to move that second rock around a little bit and at least give Lisa a different look. Don't give her the exact same shot.
Just like regular draw weighting.
Yeah, because she makes these in her sleep now. They're effortless most of the time.
Looks like with that much ice, they're playing the cover on this time.
Looks pretty good. Looks light. 5. Looks really light. Wait if you can.
Yeah, I'm not sure what her thought process on this when they just made the tick.
Wide open, guys.
Keep it open to score here is all you need.
4, 5. Gotta go 8. 4. Try and finish as far as you can. Every inch all the way under. Hard. Cross the center. Hard, hard, hard. Great sweep.
They get it to the center line. They tuck a piece behind that off-center guard.
Yeah.
Different call, especially with that weapon at the lead position to play the tick. Because if you're Stefanie Lawton, you're pretty happy there's a red guard out there.
Whoa. Stay close. How much? Hack. Good hack. Whoa. Whoa. Curl up. Curl. Marlies, watch over here. It's going. Go, Steph. Okay. Okay, that's all right, Steph.
Steph's intern just seems to be fooling Stefanie Lawton. It wasn't a bad throw. The weight was good.
No, weight was perfect on it. Just must be the way she releases it.
Okay, you got it. Rachel's did nothing here, right? No, it's straight. Okay. Double peel then.
That was the other thing when I was looking, over Homan's kind of records for the last couple of years is, besides the fact that they don't let the opposition hardly score anything, is they don't give up hardly any steals. And I think that's one of the things that, as a team, a team, an up-and-coming team, if you can really, giving up steals is kind of death. So if you can limit the other team and never give up a steal, it's a pretty huge advantage. And I think it's a lot to do with how well they can throw their run backs.
No, it's not in.
Fail at the right time, and they've got the weapons to do it.
That's good, Steph. Nice weight. Okay, Kate, what's your broom? Real straight here. Nothing. Wait. Just set it right up.
Yeah, and unfortunately, when you set it with that kind of weight, you get no hope of it ever coming back.
Doesn't take much, does it?
No, just a backward motion on a release, and just about.
Straight.
Yeah.
Sherry Anderson.
Line's good, guys.
Let it work a bit.
Line's great.
Let it work a bit.
Line's great. Line's great. Make it good for T-line.
Line's gotta go for weight, guys. Weight's great.
Line's great. Make it good.
Right here, guys. Right here. Go, go, go. It's there. Okay, easy. There.
Whoa, whoa.
Sit.
Okay,
Sherry,
curl actually pops out the other side, back into the 4.
A lot of brushing there. They had to realize once it got to the center line, that was going to really turn. And
14-7.
Prince Edward Island sitting 2, up by 4. New Brunswick final stone on the way.
Does that make sense?
Well, she was set up really well. Suzanne Bird on her final stone made a really nice double and stuck her shooter there. That's the one on the center line. And so that forces Sylvie to go out into the wings a little bit and does need full 8.
King Waits close 6. I heard it. Can we? Rim. 7. Oh, then. Whoa. Line yet. You gotta go.
7, 8. 8.
You gotta go.
Heavy.
Okay, then it's fine. It's all there.
Oh, he doesn't have a chance. Prince Edward Island will steal 2.
You need the back one.
And it is handshakes and a win for Prince Edward Island.
Yep.
8-2 your final. Suzanne Burt over Sylvie Robichaud.
Little mistake by Emma, just heavy on that freeze attempt and kind of chipped off and left a pocket here for Stefanie.
Weight's good. Hard line. Yep. Okay, line's okay. Line's good. Line's good. Weight's there.
Whoa. Yeah.
Just yes. Quick. Good.
Okay, good shot.
funny sport, though, isn't it? That for nearly 2 hours, Saskatchewan's been scratching their head, and one missed peel.
Bam.
A little bit of trouble here.
Coming down on the corner of this, are they?
Yeah, or right to the face. Yeah, maybe it'd be tempting to move that yellow back, actually. I think they're just called to freeze with that much ice.
Don't need to. Right off. 9. Clean it.
Oh,
9.
no.
Okay, no, not if it's 9.
Right off.
It's coming down. Never.
Still 9.
It's got to curl a lot.
Just trying. Curl up. Just a little too heavy.
Cam.
It's shot stone. They did move the yellow back a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Sure, the way that lost.
Getting straighter and straighter, eh?
Yeah.
That was just a little extra weight.
Yeah. Not much, though.
Yeah, I thought like a foot more weight.
Great throw. But I'm just going to throw back 8. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yep.
That'll be great.
Just back 8.
Yeah. Sounds good, Steph.
Back 8 weight.
Okay.
Just try to get the little inside flop on it.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to rack the guard, so I want to make sure. Let's go. It should be good ice. Let's go.
Stefanie Lawton and her first.
Wait, sir.
Whoa.
Back 12.
Whoa. Stay calm.
Coming down.
Whoa.
Ow, boy. There's that center line. There's that magnet. Oh, boy.
It's a great weight.
It was
That's
good. We
just-
just lost it. It got close and took off.
Absolutely.
Shoot.
Wow, did that cut?
Good weight. You're good, Steph. You
Yeah.
just got closer to that line sooner.
Good throw, Steph.
Why did that move so much? Did it hit?
I don't think so. We
Just
yours
close to
and
the
that
line,
other
though?
end got close to the line and then it went.
Okay.
Never mind. It does go into this one.
No, like a back line.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that
like
line's
this?
a little tricky for them.
Can I call timeout?
Especially if you've got the right weight, the sweeper's weight. If it
Timeout.
gets to the line and you don't
Timeout.
connect it.
Each team given 2 90-second timeouts. So our first look
You're
at Coach Richard Hart.
Rich. Hey.
Hey.
What color are we? Yellow.
Yeah, that's right. You looking at that half rock, yellow?
Well, if we throw like a back line right here, just seems tough with back line right now.
Yeah,
It is.
What do you
The
think
lines
of
are
just
tough.
throwing weight at it? Just hit a half rock and throw firm.
Easy for my shooter to roll out. They hit line 3.
Can you roll over the top of that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real easy.
Yeah. We could come like to it, try to tap it high, so I do not throw a ton of weight.
Yeah, I don't even need to like. All I gotta do is
back
be
ring,
on this
maybe?
side of the rock.
Yeah.
Anything on this
Like
side
what
of the
Emma
rock.
just did? Yeah, like back 4, back 8.
I don't mind it.
It's
like
real nice in
Em
that
did
path.
fully cross, and she was here, so
Yeah.
same thing. Same thing, and we sweep it. It's perfect.
And you just want back house?
Yeah. Okay. Just roll that right to there.
Sure. Yeah.
And roll that right to there.
Carry's nice in the spot.
Okay.
Speed's really good, eh?
You know, they asked
Yeah.
Richard about picking up and coaching this team with all its experience. And he said, I'm not going to change anything. And he said, I think what they want me for is the reassurance, using my experience, my past experience, and maybe Cheryl, it showed just right there.
It's nice here. It's like drop your hammer still.
Just confirming their initial thought.
Right. They didn't really get anything different from Richard. They just wanted to confirm with him that, is this right? And sometimes you just need to hear that from an outside source, and I think he's going to be great for that.
Richard commented that the one I drew there was, if you threw some weight out, it would be easy to jam it onto the back red and roll over and use that as a catcher. Rachel's saying if I throw it that hard, I could go across the top as I illustrated it. So this is the smartest call, I think, the way the score is. Trying to tap this yellow safe.
Really hard. Light. 6. Hard. 7.
Courtney, Weagle.
Keep going. Keep going. Hard.
7, 8.
7. Got to tap.
Little tap.
You're 8. Okay.
Let's take a look at the numbers for the two skips. And if ever numbers told you the different styles of play, it is here with Homan. Her draw weight is down surprisingly. It's a contrast in styles, actually, when you look at it. They're opposites. You would think the other way around.
Yeah, but that's only for the skip. And Sherry Anderson's missed a few draws, and Stephanie's only had 3 of them. So.
Player numbers brought to you by Ford, a proud partner with the Canadian Curling Association for 21 years. Rick Folk is out.
Yep. If we're frozen, it would.
I think that's their best.
It worked out pretty good for Rachel, even though it wasn't the shot they called.
I think so. Yeah.
If it was a little deeper, we could have.
And this is the spot that really moves in.
Yeah.
Right? So it should be really cutting it.
Yeah. It'll cut past. Drop it in
Draw
there.
to the button is all.
I think I might need there.
Yeah, you've seen Marlise's here.
Yeah, is that enough? Do I need a little more?
Also good call. There's no way you can move that one. You might be able to get it off of there, but then it redirects here. There'd be a whole bunch of yellow kicking around. The best chance here is to play the straight draw. That's what Rick did so well, I thought, at the Saskatchewan Championship. Bring that other option in there. Hey, girls, draw the button, freeze it in there.
14-5 to 14-7. Yeah. I think so. Yeah.
Manitoba continues to lead, but this Ontario team, that hit and roll, an end ago, was it? That was made by Julie Hastings, seems to have given her a little fire, a little added confidence.
Well, and for Jennifer, is not happy to just sort of let this one go, trying to play that really thin double, but it doesn't.
No.
It wasn't even close, to be honest with you.
So Ontario again pick up a steal of 1.
Wait, great. Gotta go a bit. Hard.
Sorry, I was a little too aggressive.
Line's good.
Schmidt.
Line's
Kasner trying to put this on the lid. Take it in. Put it on the lid. Put it on the lid. It's all about the brush. All about the brush. No trouble. And the crowd gets into it here in Moose Jaw.
You love to see that. Stephanie's got those shots, Vic. Just has to play more of them. What a beauty.
And there was a lot of good things on that shot. With Sherry Anderson, she anticipated the curl on that, and right before Stephanie went down to throw, Sherry said to her, it's just a draw to the button. So she simplified the shot for Sherry, got everything else out of her mind.
Yeah.
The guard's out of the way, though, so Rachel can come down here with big weight. Hit this thin enough, it goes by, and they save this yellow. Now, where does the top yellow go? When this one's raised back onto here, over to there, they might get their deuce.
If we do this, we almost have to go this way. Sorry?
Looks dangerous.
What if we take like here with Peel, try to hit it thin?
Why are we throwing Peel though?
We don't have to, I guess. Do you want to throw? I think we need to throw enough weight to get action because I don't think it's. I think if the houses are dead, we want to make sure this goes. If you like board or something. Board? I think it's safer to come this way, and if we hit the guard, it's just one.
Yeah. Yeah. I think no more than board.
Okay.
Because I can't roll this off anything. And if it looks like it's like, well, board won't roll anymore, right?
No.
They started this end by playing the tick shot. They played the tick shot to keep it
roll.
open so they could have a shot to score. A single point here makes it 5-2, 2 ends to go with it. Arguably the best hitting team in the field. I wouldn't be too worried about trying to get 2 here.
Yeah, and they really are looking to get that 2 or 3.
Let's score 1 and rack them up again.
Okay, let's make it.
Anything low side, you score your single.
I'm not too positive here. Okay. Let's go Rach.
The 2 is there. It's just a shade dangerous.
Final stone. Saskatchewan is sitting one on the lid. Looking to get a little closer. Legal court. Nothing from them. Get across the face. Get across the face. Angle it back. Push it through. Oh, and now did it spin too far? 1 for sure.
Take this one off. That's one.
And it looks like it just spun a little too far. 1 only.
Sorry.
What do you think?
1 for sure.
I think it's us, isn't it?
Or is it close? May as well measure it.
We'll measure.
Not so bad.
How close was she to getting the deuce here?
Really close. They actually had to brush it. You hit that red thinner, that one stays there on top. They got a little unlucky the way it double spun off those 2 reds.
Scored. That was really scary.
I would bet you a beer it's red.
It's probably red, yeah.
I don't think it's.
Like you were saying, Russ, 1 is great here.
Yeah, is it ever?
That's success in this end for them.
Not even close.
1.
1 it is.
1 yellow. Scored.
2-time defending champions stretch their lead. Well, it's time now for the M&M Meat Shop's Final End Challenge. Right after the game, go to finalend.ca, enter the secret word for a chance to win an all-expense-paid trip for 2 to the 2016 Brier in Ottawa. The prize includes tickets, hotel, and airfare. The first 100 entries will have a chance to win a $50 M&M gift card, and all participants will get an M&M discount. It's finalend.ca after the game and after we give you the secret word. There's a big single point for the 2-time defending champions. They lead it now 5-2. We go to 9. Saskatchewan. Stefanie Lawton and her team from the Nutana Curling Club in Saskatoon will have the last rock. They have the hammer playing the red stone.
Just a 2-step.
Okay.
That's
good.
good.
Now.
Where are you going?
That's good. Good shot. Good shot, Elise.
It really was a big point, that big single, because you know it would have been 4-3 if Rachel doesn't execute that little tap. And it's game on now, 3 up. You'd have to think if you were betting that Stefanie would have trouble getting more than 2 here, and then Team Canada's in real control.
4, 5.
Yeah, all Steph can really look at doing is getting her deuce here and steal in 10.
Clean it.
Yeah, you're right.
And then steal in the extra.
No, it's over curling a little.
Okay,
we're just waiting.
Great judge.
Nice one.
Checking in on Alberta and Northern Ontario. And boy, Val Sweeting now is finding herself in a bit of a game with Tracy Horgan.
Trying to run this stone back. That stone buried on Tracy Horgan's last and good enough to steal.
Wow. So Northern Ontario, as we said, maybe suffering a little bit of a letdown coming off that emotional win over the Territories to qualify for the field of 12, falling behind 3-0,
It's starting to
and then scoring 2 in the 4th. And now a steal.
Easy then.
Just pass.
And they are within one.
Coming down. Just easy. Right there. That's good.
Well, and you're so right, Vic. That was such a big game for them to win, and you're so up for it. And then to try to stay up for the next game that you come out to, a lot of times there's a letdown at the beginning.
Back-to-back steals, in fact, in 8 and 9. Alberta will have the last rock coming home up by 1.
Yep. Clean.
Got it. I think so.
A little bit of. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, you have to look at Northern Ontario now that they're in to be the possible dark horse here.
Shot moving so slow. I said a little bit.
Really nice comeback against a great team in Alberta.
Back 8.
Tap it back.
4.
And that's going to be a little bit of the advantage of being out in the ice. You know, you've been out. You've been out here 3 games.
Just back 8. Yeah.
You got to know the ice, and lucky for them, they played the last 2 games on middle sheets, which are straighter than going to the wing or the end sheets.
Close, whoa, back 12. Back 12, close. Back line.
Line's close, whoa.
Back line. Yep. Whoa,
Whoa,
whoa, whoa, yep.
Great really nice. Great shot. Good weight.
Nice, Steph.
Chin.
Stefanie Schmidt coming through and needed the most.
What do you guys want to play? You want to stick around or no? Do we need to?
Do we need to?
It would be nice to. Okay. But we don't need to.
It is going to curl. I don't mind throwing still solid weight.
Control? Sure.
Be nice to roll and choke off the draw.
Yeah.
Am I rolling here, Em?
Yeah.
Be nice to choke off that draw.
Yeah.
Try to do more with it.
No.
Well, that's getting all you can out of one shot. They're effectively removing the opposition stone and making it difficult for them to come around the corner.
Great throw. Nice one. Nice shooting, Joe.
I like that.
Yeah.
It's rolled a tad too far. Leave some room to get around.
I'm going to raise something with you here, and it's just a question. We said earlier the difficulty that Stefanie Lawton has had reading and putting the brush down for Stefanie Schmidt. If they get off to a so-so start, they have Lana Vey as their 5th. Lana Vey, who has played with Stefanie.
Wait's there.
Would they be quick, do you think, to make the change?
It is.
Well, nothing against Stefanie Schmidt. I think part of it is ice reading, and you kind of have to blame that on the skipper. But yeah, I would. I was there all week in Saskatchewan, and Lana Vey was unbelievably good fit. She's played all the positions. She could skip if you had to. And yeah, I would not be afraid to pull that trigger at all.
She threw it close.
Sounds harsh, but it's just that experience. That lady sitting right there.
I think it's probably us. Hey.
She won. She was with
Do you like the peel?
Stephanie when they won that Canada Cup. And as you say, played in that provincial when they when Stefanie Lawton was
Imagine this would be pretty straight. Is the guard
just
even
back
in play
after
though?
having
You just want to pick this?
her baby. So
Lana this year's only lost 1 game in the round robin, won the quarterfinal game, and was tied against Stefanie Lawton playing the 8th end. So at the skip position.
Yeah, I don't mind hack if you like it, but I want to make sure the guard goes if I hit it.
Lana's wearing Sherry Singler's jacket. They didn't have time to make one up for her.
I don't know. I like the peel. I just don't know if we're letting them get away with it. We peel the guard.
Very fortunate with the home team that had the problem with an injury. Flying somebody into some other province would have been difficult.
Now, in the past, I'm not sure if it still exists, they used to have a pool of players available in the local community. Is that still true? Maybe not.
The spare pool.
Yeah.
Not,
I don't know.
Not for the, I think for juniors they do, but not for,
I think they got rid of that a few years back.
Already.
No, right up.
I've forgotten a lot.
Well, that's why you have your 5th man, right?
So that's exactly it. You're right.
here, hey?
Yeah, I think the only time they allowed you to have a fifth is when they, or have a spare pool, was when you didn't have a, weren't allowed to bring a fifth man, and once you went to events that you could bring a fifth, the spare pool was deleted.
I'm trying to remember.
Last stand.
Hard pressed to remember yesterday, but I do remember on occasion somebody at a competitive curler from the local community was called upon to step onto the ice.
They definitely did it in the mix.
line. Should be close.
Help me out, Kathy. Am I remembering correctly?
You've gone all over the place, so not necessarily.
Oh, thanks.
There was a spare pool at one point, but once Kruger started to pay for the flights and the outfits of the fifth, the deal was that if somebody was injured, not only did you not have the choice of playing with three, you must put your fifth in. And if you remember a couple of years ago when there was that really bad flu that went through, there were several games, including BC, that played with three players, and we were on the verge of having a potential default for the first time. Kelly Scott sat on the bumpers just trying to get through the game ill. If you had to go down to two players, you're out. That is why they brought Lanave in instead of having Sherry Singler sitting on the bench as the player who had played all year. You need to have 5 able-bodied players at this event.
Well, you remember last year in Montreal, I think BC, that's how
Same as your last throw.
Knesevic ended up playing a couple of games because Kessa Van Osh went out and a couple of players went down.
You bet.
Thanks, Kathy.
Now, Vanma, with the ability of throwing as hard as she can, lots of rotation. If she gets this just perfect, this thrown rock will not only kick off that back red, but it'll go around the horn and backwards.
Oh, no.
Oh, but you missed it.
Good throw, Em.
Just wanted to sliver that yellow redirect on that back red.
It's like,
Not the way you want to miss it.
the same turn? To here?
If you think it, yeah, sure.
Interesting dilemma now for Canada, because you freeze one in here. If you start blasting away, you might bring that back red into play. There's a pretty good chance where Sherry drops this, you're not going to be able to get it out.
Well, we've said Ontario has clawed their way back here after a very slow start, and sitting the two, Julie Hastings, just wondering if in fact there's a double here that might end the game for Manitoba.
There sure is, Vic. On her final stone, Julie was hoping to remove the Manitoba stone, but also roll her shooter so that it would be the situation where Jennifer would lie too, but there would not be a double. She stuck it right there, so this could be the game-ending shot.
Ontario with back-to-back steals in 7 and 8.
It is tapping. It is tapping.
Might go right through the hole. Nope. Catches and sits right there. Final stone on its way now. Jennifer Jones. And nothing. Wow. All together. Wow. Another steal.
She really wobbled there.
She really threw it hard.
Yeah.
I don't know that you needed to throw it that hard on this surface.
Right, Kat.
Really thin, yeah. Sorry, just setting those just a hair, eh?
So it's a 1-point game there. Ontario down 6-5. Manitoba and Jones do have last rock.
Yep. Slightly high side's fine. Sorry? Slightly high side's on the end. What's the shot range? Just my nose.
Can't blast it out of there, so they're going to play the smart call. Just jiggle those yellows out of the way and try to stay on top of this red one.
Side. I like boredom. Hey,
just my nose?
Yeah. Okay.
They can get that back yellow on the left out of the way, so there's not such a wall back there.
I'll be positive.
I
don't know. She thought it was them, but I never looked.
Yeah. Okay.
We're not worried about that quite yet. Yeah.
Board. Whoa. Real board. Yes. Yes. Hard. Hard. Hard, guys, go.
Rachel Homan and her first, and a big brush from Weigel and Courtney, and can't get it through. Removes a little bit of the backing.
Curls there, right? Yeah.
Just that line seems to surprise everybody. Really curls once it gets on the center line.
Nice weight.
Just gonna sacrifice there.
No. Wow.
That was so much there. That was so wide too.
Okay, mine really
A lot of overcurls for Rachel down that center path.
Pretty good.
Yeah, if I throw a sweep weight, then that should
If
be.
Saskatchewan can get one in that area, or maybe even over this way a little bit, it kind of protects this back rock also.
Okay, let's make sure we're shot.
Difficult situation for Rachel Homan.
On that one.
Do you want to bump it
corner
or
freeze it, even just on the
Just
edge.
lock it on. Lock it on the inside.
My
she
side.
can't get my back one.
Yeah, it does 2 things effectively.
Yeah, it's like a guard.
Okay.
Throwing the button, you're making a guard.
Let's go.
If you throw it right on the pin.
Nice weight here. Hey,
yeah, it seems to go nice. Okay, let's go. Weight's good. It's there. Easy, room. We're bumping. Low. Low line.
No.
It's up a bit, Chair.
Way out there.
How much?
No.
Back 8.
No. Back 4. Just.
Deep will set up a double.
Throws into that red. Okay. Okay.
You know, it's interesting, the difference.
Very close.
She took the brushers right out of it.
Yes. Yes, exactly.
Oh, I was trying.
Right weight would have been good.
Yeah,
Foot and a half lighter, that was gold.
Shoot.
They're further apart. You got some room.
Half rock double, they're all gone.
Half is close to even pushing it over. Okay. So. Curious. Quarter. Hey. Thin half is perfect. How are you throwing it?
Positive, it curls there.
Okay.
Might even, after making the double, like kick that yellow that we see on the left-hand side onto that back red. Not that that's going to matter.
Whoa! No! Off. No. Oh, curl up. Come on.
And she got it. How many is that? 3, 4? Am I? We had the earlier ones, of course, that led to blanks.
Atta girl. Nice shooting.
She just takes the issue that you have with the curl right out of it. By the way she throws it, she said it curls there. She knows how to release it to just negate the curl.
You even got that yellow or red one on the corner for effect. Very nice.
I saw it gone too.
Your turn.
Why did you not want me to hit quarter? You thought it might clip it off. Good with hack? Is that a little much?
No, it's not much.
Not much?
I think that's good.
I think it's good with hack then. Okay.
Yeah. Calculator. Half? Half?
Yeah.
Okay. Stir stuff?
Yeah. Let's go. Straight up.
That's good.
There's a goober there, Marley.
You see that?
Straight up. Let's go.
Yeah.
I think as the week goes along, these are the ones that on this sheet we're getting some nice movement, but any wider than that, it might track a little bit.
Yeah, really weight sensitive.
Yeah.
Back,
1, 2, 3, 4. Facing 4 with her last.
Whoa!
Stefanie Lawton.
Whoa!
Clean. We're good. Good shot.
The girl step.
Very good for the single. Team Canada leads it. They'll have last draw. Coming home in 10.
The 2015 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Scotties, Sponge Towels, Purex, and Cashmere. Proud to support the exceptional women of the Scotties Tournament of Hearts.
All right, here we go. Time now for the M&M Meat Shops Final End Challenge. And the secret word is championship. So right after the game, Go to finalend.ca and enter that secret word championship for a chance to win an all-expense-paid trip for two to the 2016 Brier in Ottawa. That stone sitting top of the edge of the forefoot. That's the winning draw by Alberta. And Skip Val Sweeting out of the Saville Community Sports Centre in Edmonton, and she wins it. Final 6-4 over Northern Ontario and Tracy Horgan from Sudbury.
Peel the top.
Do you want me to peel mine?
Okay.
How should I throw
We
it?
go to the 10th, Team Canada up by 2, and they also have last rock. They have the Hammer playing the Yellowstone.
Lisa made another tick on her first one.
This is a call people forget about sometimes. You can hit your own rock in the free guard zone.
Hard. We can't hit that ridge. Oh. Whew. Good, Lise. It's really nice. Oh, I would have tapped it in.
Go here.
Yep.
T-line.
You know, the ice has been a little bit of a struggle for Steph in putting the broom down, but, you know, it's early in the event. It's the first game. The best thing for a team to do after, you know, a game like this is you sit down and everybody gives some input as to what they saw on the ice. That gives the skip some feedback and you know, improves what you can do maybe for the next game. So it's always good to debrief after these games and make sure you talk about what everybody saw, because sometimes it's different for each player. It's a long week and you don't want to miss anything early that could help you with a win down the road.
Gotta go. Hard. Gotta go. Come on, go.
Nice line.
Every inch. Okay.
Right around they go. Covered, sitting top of the 12.
Joe, sorry. Do you want to come this way? Sure. I don't want to worry about that. Or would you rather not? It's good. Okay. Let's go. Oh, wait. Real straight here. Yep.
Nice come around by Stefanie there. She was 80% in her first game, so I think she'll just get better and better as the week goes along.
Clean. Yep.
Well, and Steph will get more and more comfortable, you know, icing as well.
Great throw. Think we got a spare or in front? Yeah, it's got to be in front of it.
Yeah. Line's nice.
Stephanie Schmidt.
To two.
Easy.
Here are the beeps of the stopwatches.
Let it work.
Line's good. Gotta be in front of it. Move
Here
it.
it comes.
Good.
Where? Two. Okay. Higher, better.
Well.
Yep.
Little bit.
Yep.
Little bit. Yeah.
Finish it hard.
Hard finish, Sharon.
Right in line.
Hard. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Well, they try to drag it across.
Nice shot.
Got it.
It's not just about guarding it. It's, you know, if it's just over the hog line, it's a kind of a waste of time. That's a really nice guard. It's deep enough. It's hard for Rachel to even think about going around it, but it's long enough to, you're not going to play the run back either. Straight peel.
Yep.
Team Canada leads it, and then you go back to the 2 in the second and the 2 in the fifth. It's also been the upweight of Rachel Homan, getting herself out of trouble with some key doubles in 3 and 6, and then of course that nice shot to hold Saskatchewan just to the single. 5-3 they lead. That's your game story, brought to you by Travelers. It's better under the umbrella.
Go late net. Line's good.
Well, she has been brilliant forcing her opponent to one when they have the hammer.
Okay, bring it over here.
Line
now.
2. Gotta go hard line. Hard. Finish it
Hard.
Go every inch.
Okay, that's good, Shirt.
Would you rather hit? Either or. What do you like? It doesn't matter. Hey. Pick one. Whichever you like. Let's go. Let's just hit the top.
Heel.
Okay, I'm right up.
If I'm peeling this, I'm peeling the other way. If you ever hit this peel, you're trying to hit half of it, it could go over to that corner guard and bad things could happen.
Spring into the rings.
Yep. Clean. Yep. Clean, clean, clean. Stroke. Guard up again, I guess?
Yeah, we got it. I don't know where else we go.
Okay,
Really have that other side there.
Okay.
We got to be in line.
Yeah.
Sherry was just barely over the hog line on that. They brushed it coast to coast. And might be slowing down a wee bit in that center. It did in game number 1.
You heard them sliding out, saying they could feel it starting to get sticky under the sliding foot down the center. So just might be that path is starting to get worn right down.
Center line plus, guys.
Hard! Hard! Go! Hard! You're over? Yeah, we'll go. That's good.
Yeah, they're over. It's very high.
Good save, guys.
Same thing again. It's a little sluggish there.
Whoa. Clean. Clean. Whoa. Clean. So. He's shooting. A little more out. Need your broom. Thanks. Great throws. Thanks. I think the same thing.
Middle.
Guard it.
I mean, it almost goes without saying. I can't see Rachel being drawn into anything here.
Same thing.
She'll just keep ripping these off as soon as they go up.
Just make some noise. 2 takeouts.
Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. Sherry Anderson looked
Clock's
back.
still going. Timeout.
Time, please.
Looked back at Rick Folk, and Folk wanted to come out very quickly.
You go around the corner guard here. Rachel hits the top one, doesn't do anything smart. You can go around the corner again.
Go right behind it in the back 4.
And then if she sticks it and
Then if she parks it right on the head, then we can bring another one in. That's our only way of
Yeah, I
getting
think
two,
so.
right?
Yeah, I think it's going to be wide open.
Well, it's going to be wide open, but if we guard it, then
Well, yeah, it's our only shot of her bonking
Maybe
something and
leaving
go
us
around
back.
something again.
yeah,
Right? Yeah.
go back.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, even more separation is better.
What's she eyeing up here? Oh, just peel it out.
I think we just have an open hip here, guys.
This is weird.
No, I don't see us.
Because I had what?
Yeah.
I had there, hey? To the button?
Well, we don't want to crash, right?
No.
We can suck it back if we go.
There?
Yeah. That looks good to me, Steph.
Looks like a lot of ice for that come around.
Because I think the weight you're having to throw now later in the game
Yes.
because of the sludge, you can cut the ice down a fair bit. You're not going to get it
I like
to curl up enough.
But they have seen, and I think it was Stefanie Lawton that got caught. Remember when she was playing a come around and crashed in the guard because it he got to that center line very quickly. I'm wondering if that's maybe spooked her a little bit.
I agree, absolutely, and I think you know, once it gets to that line, it's going to go. But with that much ice, and as you pointed out, Trail has to throw a little positive weight. It might never get that tight to the line.
Line's good, guys. Room,
Wait, round so far. Round. Speak back easy.
Lots of room.
Walk again, guys. Let it work. Let it work.
Weight's all there.
Stay close.
Weight's all there.
Line's getting real good.
Now it'll go.
Yeah. Try to keep it in the forefront,
Go.
guys.
Yep.
Go.
Yep. Go. Hard.
Great shot, Steph. Good shot.
To the back edge of the 4. Just hit the 2.
Very nice. That did finish hard at the end.
Thanks.
Rachel could go after it if she wanted to, but it doesn't make any sense. Just roll somewhere with this one.
No, she's going to have an open hit on her last.
Pick it out. One for
make
sure.
one of them go away.
No, just pick it up. We're picking? Oh, okay.
Well, Manitoba, Kathy, seemed to be in control of this game early. They were up 3-0 after 3, and then they scored 3 and 5 to take a 6-1 lead. But now, here's Jennifer Jones forced to play her last.
Well, she is, and they've used 2 timeouts in this end. She's under 2 minutes on the time clock, so enough to throw, but it is a little bit of a hurry up at the end. Does need to tap.
That red up. Shot stone belongs right now to Ontario and Julie Hastings. That's the yellow stone just off center line, top 8. That's the tie point.
It's been a while since Jennifer's thrown a draw. I've been playing lots of hits.
Meanwhile, Rachel Homan got the top stone in the 8 foot.
Okay.
Final rock on the way. Jennifer Jones out of the St. Vital Curling Club.
You know it, Steph, when Ross threw it. Let's do her.
Yep.
Whoa!
Hit it thin. Yep.
Officer
Whoa!
McEwen, tap it up, angle it back, lovely.
It's all there.
7-5 is your final.
Come around it then.
Whoa, too late for that, Cher.
Too late. Yeah.
Whoa.
Just a little more weight than Steph wanted here.
Go, Marlies.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I just didn't want to give her any bigger.
Sorry. Steph. There.
Make something go away.
Here, Rach.
Pretty solid effort from Team Canada here. Just a peel or two.
Let's go, Rach.
A couple draws a hair deep, but pretty solid, all 4 players.
Especially for the first game of an event, you know, you always see a little bit more. This is just getting used to ice, but they're pretty solid.
And there's always that question mark with regards to Team Canada. They don't have to come through the play downs.
Straight through.
Right, it's a different preparation. You haven't had the pressure games leading up to the event, so I'm sure their pre-game, their pre-event practices were a lot of strategic shots.
Vital shot. Make something go away. And they'll even pick up the last point. Team Canada gets the single here in 10. To win it, make the final 6-3. And so Team Canada opens with 2 straight wins. Saskatchewan 1-1 on this opening day. So Team Canada is your leader. 1 day, 2 draws are in the books here in Moose Jaw.
The 2015 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Ford, proud partner of the Canadian Curling Association for over 20 years, by M&M Meat Shops, frozen food at its best, and by Tim Hortons, official coffee of the Canadian Curling Association.
Reminder, we'll be back tomorrow morning here at Mosaic Place. And our game to start off a 3-draw day will be Val Sweeting. Picked up a win over Northern Ontario against Marianne Arsenault, the Blue Noser out of Nova Scotia, at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. It's also Sandra Schmerler Day. Our day when we remember the Canadian champion Olympic gold medalist. Her foundation in support of neonatal care across our country. That's when we join you again. Our coverage of the Scotties Tournament of Hearts here on Canada's sports leader, TSN.